All right, we're live. What's up, guys? It is Thursday night, Friday morning, one of the best days of the week. The last work day. Tripping on my words already. Oh, I'm tired, man. Boy, we're just chugging out the streams. Holy. All right. Try to take a little rest in between there. I was streaming on the other channel, and we're back over here. And when we're done here, we might go back to that other channel because that game just launched. So we got Pokemon Card Live Shop. Let's say hot free ones. Let's say free giveaways. Okay, that's good. And then let's say fast moving slab breaks. Live card shop. All right, we're all about those slab breaks. I really like the slab breaks. I'm all about them. Okay. I'm going to tell this guy I'm live. Oops. Told him that in caps. It looks like Mr. Alex pinged for tonight. Let's go ahead and post over here as well. All right. How are you guys liking the game so far? Okay, and now let's jump over here. Let's see, can we close some of these tabs? Close. We're going to close this one, and we're going to close this one, and we're going to close. Let's see. We are going to close. We might keep that one open, actually. And close this one. Good. Does the new hype upvalue the past cards like Fusion Strike era? Does the new hype? What? The new hype is about those cards. Yeah, Fusion Strike would count as one of the sets where the price is moving up a ton. All right, let's take a quick look at this. Looks like 6 was next. Was it 6? No. It was this. It was Mr. NHCC was next. All right. Scooby-Dooby-Doo-Doo. Let's take a quick look into our PSA submission. PSA grading. Just did my taxes. Ouch. That sucks, man. I owe over $7,000. That's no fun. You should see me. Since I'm a small business, I actually have to just pay all the taxes that I owe for the year. And it's a pretty crazy thing to look at. All right, let's see. Under orders. Scooby-Dooby-Dooby-Doo. So, Mister, what do you think of the new Mega EX cards that are coming soon? Mega EX. I'm interested. Turn this down a little bit. I bought a Mega Charizard. I talked about that in the daytime stream. I bought a Mega Charizard earlier. Oh, they are in the process of grading a small submission that had 64 cards in it. What? The November submission is in assembly. The November submission is in assembly. Did you hear that? Wow. So they're just really doing these completely out of order. The October submission is in research and ID. How does that make any sense? And there's another submission, is like a December submission. That one's in grading as well. I better start saving up some money because those PSA submissions are coming back. So tonight, I'm going to put a special slab up on the table as a red slab away slab. Thank you, Jesus. Yeah, I guess the December people are going to be pretty happy about that. Popping these up here. I got a special slab coming up for sale. Welcome, guys. As you join the stream, do me a big favor and smash that like button. Let's get the likes up. We want to get some likes that are appropriate for the number of viewers. I think that's important for the algorithm. So I'm just giving you that reminder. This is a nice card, isn't it? Okay, let's see. All right, put this up here. How much you win, Brandon, online or in person? I won some money in poker. Going to buy some stuff. Oh, that's cool. All right, so why is the card that I want not in here? What the freak is happening? I thought it wasn't here. Maybe let me try this other pile. Boop-a-doop-be-doop-be-doop-be-doo. Scooby-doopy-doopy-doopy buns. Well, I got too many cards. I start putting some of these cards away, man. I gotta start putting these cards into like the boxes where they belong. Because this is like way too many. Ugh. All right. Ugh. Love some good 1-3 grinding. Mr. works for PSA. I definitely have plenty of PSA submissions. I'm excited for them to come back because I got some cards to sell you guys. PSA is really great. They're my favorite company for grading the poker cards right now. Although I could grade it with BGS and go for that black label. So maybe I'll send a couple to BGS. I can't find it. I was going to put the Rayquaza for sale, and I can't find it. Guess I'm going to have to keep them. Let's see. Is it over here, maybe? Those are the Dark Dragonites. These are all these Charizards. Maybe the, maybe the Rayquaza got put back here for some reason. Let's see. This says Master Ball Breaks. I don't think he'd be a Master Ball Break. What up, needs? Yeah, he's not in this box. Weird. He should have been in this first box. This box here, what is in here? I officially have way too many slabs because I can't even keep track of it. It's just too many. Here's another Umbreon. Look at that. Here's a Giratina. Here's this fish. Here's this Gengar, huh? That's fun. So I found the mother lode of all the recent expensive modern cards. But no Rayquaza in here. I'm going crazy. Here are the quest stickers. Those were fun to collect. Am I out? No, there's another box right here. Maybe he's in this box. Oh my god. He's got to be in here. He's got to be. It's the only thing that makes sense, right? Oh my god, I can't find him. Where'd I put my Rayquaza? I'm losing it. We got a giveaway tonight, guys. Stick around. We have a giveaway tonight. Booster box giveaway, right? Dude, I seriously should have it like right next to me. It shouldn't be hard to find. I swear to God, I had it like 2 seconds ago. Am I going nuts? Okay, so he's just definitely not in this pile. And then we got this pile here. Quadruple Charizard. Cubones. Let's place these with these other items. Because these are all the same thing. Lugia. Oh, did you guys see that? Zucon, Lugia, that's a cool one, huh? It's an interesting card. So it should be in this pile. This was originally where I looked, and there it is. How did that escape my view? There he is. I found him. Wow. This is a beautiful card. So I really like this Rayquaza, and I like his price point as well, because I feel like the price point's going to go up. And so this Rayquaza is going to come up for sale. I sent for 8 packs of Nikkei. Can I instead get a Duskmorn 3-pack of... Yeah, you can do something like that. So let me focus on this real fast. Let's begin by giving him a nice clean sleeve, fresh sleeve. How much is the Moonbrown PSA 10 if you were to sale it? Be pretty pricey. You are? Cracking out those red labels now. it's Pokemon Day, so, you know, got to do my business. My business. Here it is. Is this camera not perfect? No, it's good. Got any Gengar slabs? Oh, I got Gengar slabs. All right, so he could be a tad overpriced, and that's how this works. I should have $6 left over and $2 from the other night to store credit. Let's see. All right. Scooby-Doo. So he's ready for potential slab away. He's what we call a red label card. He's kind of intentionally overpriced, although it's really not that bad. $13.80 when you consider taxes. Okay, cool. So let's focus for a moment on NHCC. For the $40 shipping on the list I sent you to Discord and a service tip, appreciate you, Mr. TCC. All right, so let's go print up a label for NHCC. It's a 40. We want a $40 label, which means we want to get as much weight on the label as possible. I'm going to go ahead and click on international shipping, and then we are going to change the date to, yes, 2/28. Good. And now let's see what we got to type in here. NHCC doesn't show up, so it must be under his other name. Yes, Edwin. Okay. And how much weight can we add on to this? Duties. We're going to set it up so that you pay the duties. Where's my $250 bill with Trump's face on it? No! Trump! Oh, okay, good. So we can add more weight to this. How much weight can we officially add? I think it's at 2 pounds that it officially changes. So we're going to test this. He duties. Edwin Delsett is NHCC. No, Edwin Henriquez is. That's his brother's name. And we ship under that name. Come on, give me the price. Give me the price. All right, we're allowed to raise the weight from there. It'd be funny if Trump commissioned the creation of a $45 bill. Ready for my order to come up? Have fun all. I'm hunting Gengar Slab's brother and stoked for LA Collecticon this Saturday. Ooh, Collecticon. Ooh. By the way, you can trade for this Rayquaza. I just want to mention that. That Rayquaza is something you can trade for. Ah, there we are. Okay, we found the top weight that we can offer on this. And then we're just going to click edit on the custom form. We're going to choose merchandise. We're going to say playing cards. Playing cards. And then we're going to match that weight. So it breaks at 3 pounds. And we'll set the value. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised. Can't go to Collecticon. Mom's birthday. Got any of them Gengars? And now we hit print. And there we have it. All right. Good. Grabbing that. And we'll set this here. I feel like I have to do that one. We can't have Alexis do that one, so I got to do that one. All right. Take mom to collect a can. Elon wouldn't waste time on $69. It would be more like $420 bill. Here's Andrew Mercer. Happy Pokemon Day. Thank you, scalpers, for making this day so great. Not you, mister. 10 Japanese battle partners. This is for Andrew Mercer. 10 Japanese battle partners. You got it, baby. She doesn't know Pokemon. Do I need more battle partners? I'm gonna be really sad if I have to get up. Let's see. I think I have to get up and get more battle partners. Where are my battle partners? I didn't sell out of battle partners, did I? What? When were we running low on battle partners? I think I have another case. So, okay, so give me a minute, guys. I have to go. Wait, is this it? No, that's Terra Festival. Shoot, man. All right, let me go looking for battle partners. It's not over here. Let me check out here. Boy, that's really hard for me to find because I do not speak Japanese. And the outside of the cardboard box is in Japanese. But we do have more battle partners. I got a lot of boxes of a lot of things. So I was like breaking boxes open, like, what's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome. You know, putting any of those Cubones up for sale. Those are the very coveted Rocket Return Cubones. I'm a prolific Rocket Returns collector, and I think I'll probably just be holding those. There we are. I like the Cubone a lot. Seven, 8, 9, 10. There it is. Okay. Lovely. You guys like this being up here? Pretty neat, right? So we got Rayquaza up there. Nice. Let's start sneaking. Okay. Just remember, you can always trade stuff toward that Rayquaza. Some people have booster boxes, boosties. Maybe you got a bunch of smaller slabs. Maybe you got something else. Maybe you're ready to trade your nudes for Pokemon cards. Here's, ooh, Aona. That's a really good pull, in my opinion. Here we are. This will be on the quiz, guys. Yeah. Bro went into his unlimited inventory. I've got, what? Wow. You must have gotten one from the previous box and the next box at the same time. That's a hot round, dude. Wow. That's really good. That is lucky. Let's see if he pulls something else. What the? That's like a perfect round right there. Okay, okay. Cold. Well, one more pack. Yoinks. Volcanion. All right. That's still a great round. 10 packs, 2 Ionas. Clip. Now, I don't know if that's worthy of a clip, but that is a great round. Rayquaza, now a slab-awayable Pokemon. Or you can purchase him outright if you prefer to do that kind of thing. Ooh. Andrew Mercer. Where am I going to find your bag? It's so weird. It's almost like there's a spot for a box that we're not using. Whoa, there is a spot for a box and we're not using it. All right, let's try this. Ah, Andrew. What happened to the Enterprise SEC Plus short? What do you mean by that? Did you mean you pulled one and it never got turned into a short? It's kind of up to Mike's side. Mike's side's kind of got to decide to do that. So that's not entirely up to me. Okay, now we had this order from 6, and she wanted a 151 Chinese box. China, is 6 here, Miss 6? We are. Somebody tell 6 it's her turn. What do you guys think? We get one of these fancy Umbreons up here. One of these guys. I got 2 of them. I could technically put one up for sale. I think that'd be a fun thing to have on Pokemon Day. Let's see. Yeah, those are nice, huh? Okay. What up, everybody? Is the extended menu updated? Sort of. Why do you ask that? Is there an item on the menu that you think is too cheap or too expensive? Call 6. Squeak, squeak. Here goes. 6 got a box. Call 6. Mike uploaded it, but then it became unavailable. Oh, I wanted him to basically change the title on it. Yes, I felt that the title was too similar to the Halo title that we had just uploaded. It is. All right, let's snip this. Very good. And we'll snip this. Am I going to be up soon? I was your last order before you stopped your stream earlier. Yes, you are right after this one, in fact, because this was also one of the orders that was waiting in queue. We had a PayPal line, and then we had your order as well. Tossing this over here, and this is the end of the PayPal line. There we go. All right, let's see. We've got Magneton. You hear me? 6 Slowpokes of Chomp. Meowth. Articuno. Oh, look at that. Wow. So this is not from 151. They combined 151 and Paldean Fates together. That's what's going on here. What a crazy, the Chinese set is crazy, man. That's really crazy. So brazy. Okay, Ivysaur, nice. She did good. Geodude. This is on the menu. It's under Chinese Pokemon Chinese category. It's kind of near the top of the menu. And this is Pokemon 151. Now we know you can pull 151 hits out of here. I'm sorry. You can pull Paldean Fates hits out of here. So that's really fascinating. Master Ball, Mr. Mime. All right, that's your Master Ball pull. Very good. So she did great. And Gluteon. Cool. Ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-boo-boo. Scoop-ba-doo-scoop-ba-doo. Okay. There they are. Ooh, look at that. That's for Miss 6. Ni hao, shosho, shishi. Is it shishi? Tai hao la. I speak Chinese now. All right. Now, let's take care of the next order, which shall be this one. Click. Okay. 2 Topps First Movie International. Yes. That's a very good one. We'll grab that. More like Slow Pro. That's the last 2 packs. And then I technically have another box, but I think I better put it on, I think I better remove it for now. So this was under Topps First Movie 130A. We're just going to empty that out. Hit save. Ni hao ma. Not many know Slowking talks like meow. Slowking's just so smart. These are really memorable Gen 2 Pokemon. Oh, yeah. Starting out with the checklist. Instantly gradable card. This card is like $85 all by itself as a 10. Can you believe that? I swear, these are underpriced. Here's Peacemaker Pikachu. The Battle of Champions. That's cute. Big Man Blastoise. And, oh, I blinded myself. What the hell? All right. I don't like your holo, but I like your non-holos. You did a great job on the non-holos. Blastoise, checklist, and this cool-looking Pikachu card right here. How's it hanging? Oh, it's all hanging. Yeah. All right. For those of you who have only made the nighttime stream and not the daytime stream, I've had a pretty rough day, man. I had to wake up super extra early. I got like 4 hours of sleep. And that was because I had a dentist appointment. I got a cavity filled. Be sure to brush your teeth, kids, and be sure to go to the dentist. Don't procrastinate. You don't want your cavity to turn into a root canal. Cavities are so easy. It really didn't take much time. All right, new friends and farewells. This here and the underwater adventure. All right, and that was the last 2 packs. Very nice. Don't let if you've got a cavity, don't wait. Just go get it filled. So easy to get a cavity filled, to be honest. Double Pikachus. Cool, man. Haven't been to a dentist since 2009. Yeah, you're supposed to. So you're supposed to go like twice per year for like a cleaning and a checkup. And then if they catch a cavity, cavities are very easy to fix. They do a little drill and then they do a little fill. It's very fast. Takes like a half hour. If you get a root canal, that's when the cavity is too large because you left it alone and it kept growing. Root canals take like sometimes multiple hours, and they drill into your mouth for a long time. And it's super painful, and it's really, really expensive. So there's many, many, many good reasons to get over your fear of the dentist and take care of your cavities, okay? Just get them taken care of. You get cavities as you get older. It's part of getting old. But, yeah, it's more expensive to have a root canal. It takes longer to have a root canal. It's more painful to have a root canal. In comparison, cavity fillings are very easy. And they're fast, and they're not really that painful. All right, so that is the first step to First Movie International, 2 Galaxy 7s. Oh, yeah. So I thought you did all right on your packs over here. The checklist, of course, stands out the most. We got 2 Star Wars packs over here. Super expensive. Lost so are cards. Yeah, true. Maybe if you could pay for your dentist visit with your Pokemon cards, that'd be nice. Don't tell me what to do. No, you don't have to do anything. You could wait for all your teeth to go bad and give you headaches and toothaches and have all your teeth pulled. So you can do anything you want. I'm just saying, that's my advice as somebody who's dealt with having bad teeth. When I left home, I came from a big family. My family couldn't afford to fix our teeth. So now I was 17. I knew I had a couple small cavities, and no one in our family could afford dental work. It was just, we were too poor. Ooh, what is this? This is the content we should have gotten. Oh, man. Sad. Look at that. Ooh, these drawings are really good. Obi-Wan. Oh, man, that is cool as well. Let's leave up. You got a silver Obi-Wan. But so those cavities, when I ran away, it's not like I had money then either. So I didn't get my teeth fixed until I was like 23. I started getting them fixed, and then maybe like 25. And some of them turned into root canals, and it was really awful. Wow, that is a graphic card if you really... Ooh, can you see it? That is a graphic card if you think about it. What a drawing. Jesus. So true, mister. I have so many teeth that need to be pulled and can't afford it, so I'm screwed. Well, when it comes to getting your teeth pulled, that is never that expensive. Teeth pullings are cheap. You should be able to locate a dentist that'll pull your teeth for like $50 a tooth, okay? So that's a real thing. It'll be like a dentist who helps people who are kind of poorish, and they will pull your teeth for about $50 because teeth pullings are very fast. It's not great. You shouldn't desire to have your teeth pulled because then you can't chew, and your gums they don't have any like bones left in them. So it's not good for your oral health overall. But yeah, a teeth pulling is very simple. Nobody likes to have teeth pulled because that's like, it's like creepy. There's like something weird about it. But your teeth are actually designed to fall out of your mouth. That's the design. So your teeth are designed to be pulled out. That's why they have their, that's what they are. They're so that the infection of the tooth doesn't kill you. So, if you have very, very bad teeth and you're not going to do a root canal for some reason or another, just have the doctor pull them. If you want to have proper, dental health, what you would do is you would have the tooth replaced, right, with the filling, with a implant. It's called an implant. Here we are. Ooh, I like that as well. When they stick the needle in your gums, that sucks. I wish we don't talk about this. It's not so bad. Here it is. Yeah, it's not fun. Nobody likes it. Ooh, look at that. Oh, that might be your hit. Oh, that's your hit. You got a black border card as the hit. That's fascinating. So here's Leia. No golden card this time. What is this, huh? I believe this is the hit in the pack this time. All right. The Novocaine needle definitely sucks. It's easy if you like getting piercings. It's easy. It is. It's like getting a free piercing in your mouth. Who doesn't enjoy a free piercing every now and then? Ooh, look at that. No, but the pain from the needle it's not worse than having tooth decay pain. That's the worst. I've had toothaches before that are so severe that you can't go to sleep. Makes your face swell up, that kind of stuff. Whew. Trust me, one poke from a needle is and particularly a needle that puts you to sleep. Wow, this is such a powerful image. All right, there you go. That's 2 packs of Star Wars Galaxy 7. Every pack has a holographic stamp on the corner. And these are all gradable. There's a lot of great Darth Vader images in here. I'd say that anytime it's Darth Vader, the card's more valuable. So like this right here looks really nice. And if you could get some 10s on those Darth Vaders, you'd probably do very well. It's not just the pain. Don't let it go. I had a friend in college who had a minor heart attack from an infection in his tooth, somehow getting so bad. Yeah, so I've heard of this. If you let your tooth decay really bad, the bacteria in the rot can actually break into your bloodstream and cause all kinds of stress on your body. So, yeah, he's right. This is the same thing I read when I was having very bad tooth problems when I was in college. So, but I found a very cheap dentist. There are dentists who, they run like, charitable dentist offices that receive government funding, and they are also dental schools. For me, it was like a dentist place called Hillsborough. It was really out in the middle of nowhere. And they had like a sliding scale, price that was based on your income. So you showed them that your income wasn't that great. And then they just said, all right, cheap dental for you. Cost me almost nothing. All that time, I thought there was no way I could get dental. And then finally a nurse pointed me to them. And then when I signed up, turned out I could really afford it. It was like $20 for a cavity here, $10 for a cavity there. It was really impressive. And a root canal was like $75. I was like, oh, this is actually really affordable. And so, but that was all back when I was like, I think I was like 24, 25. I can't remember how old I was exactly. I was in college and I didn't have any money, but I had enough money to do that. I was like, I can do that. All right. So I like to share my experience with having bad teeth because, again, my teeth weren't always bad, but they got bad because I left it alone for a while. And now I just got a lot of fillings and I got a couple of root canals in my mouth. So next up, we've got Magic the Gathering Fallout. Ooh, a Fallout pack. I'm liking this. Okay, Collector Booster Fallout. You can die from anything. Teeth are my least of worries. Here we are. All right. One thing about the dentist, when you walk out of the dentist, you feel so good when it's all over. You really do. You take a sigh of relief. You say, oh, whew, that's done for a while. And so no more having to dread it because it's done. All right. Here's Swamp. I went to college for teeth work. It was students about to graduate being overwatched. Cheap, good advice. Yeah, exactly. So most of my teeth were done by dental students, and they had a guy watching them and helping them through it. And then there was one more dentist. That was the person who did my root canal. She was like a charity dentist. She came in and she just did it for cheap. And it was really, really nice. She did a great job. She was really fast. Here's Swamp. Here's Temple of Malice. Ooh. Path of Ancestry. It's Ancestry. Crimson Caravaner. Command Tower, Tainted Islay. Here's Ed E, Lonesome Eyebot. Okay. Fervent Charge, Synth Eradicator, Irrigated Farmland, Red Death Shipwrecker, Solemn Simulacrum, Lightning Greaves. Ooh, you got something back there. You got something. It looks like you might have a bobblehead. Are you ready? Yes! All right. Not a bobblehead. What do they call these? I can't remember what they call these. You got Crucible of Worlds. The Pip-Boy or something like that. Nice. Those are what people want right there. Okay, I think you've done well. These are some eerie pokes. Pokies? Here we are. Those are Fallout Collector Booster cards. And he got, I believe, a card that people want. That's a mythic holographic rare Crucible of Words. I think it's called a Pip-Boy, isn't it? So he pulled a Pip-Boy, and that's what people want the most out of these cards. That and the numbered cards. There's numbered cards in here. This one booster pack, by the way, was $130. Whew. Beautiful. Okay. Very nice. That's cool to watch. So he also needs 3 live custom boosties. This is for you. 1, 2, and a 3. Very nice. Place your orders. It's Pokemon night, guys. Place your orders. We can talk about all the cool stuff we saw today in the Nintendo. Look at that, Krabby 10. Krabby 10. Nintendo, what do they call that? Nintendo Reveal? They call it a Nintendo Direct. I remember now. We can talk about what we saw in the Nintendo Direct. I think we talked about a lot of it in the daytime stream, but I can talk about it all over again. Oh, that's weird. Krabby. Oh, that came out of the live customs. The live customs. I'm so used to the holo shuffles. All right, Krabby Patty. Oh, look at that. That's not bad. $140. It feels like it went in for less than that. Feels like it went in for less than $140. There it is. So if we're looking, he's got this angry eyeball here, and that's Ditto getting his crap squished by Krabby. It's a really violent card. If you think about it, it's a violent card. He's kind of, he's pretty angry. Do I have more sleeves? Let me find some more sleeves. Thanks, I just want to enjoy the show. Yes, we're here to enjoy the show. I was just talking about the dentist because I had some dental work today and I felt so good when it was over. I felt bad when I had to go, but I felt good when it was over. I had a cavity filling and it sucked, but now it will not turn into a root canal, so I'm very relieved. Here we are. All right. I wish I bought the set when it was $250, lol, but I thought it was too much for 12 packs. Oh, yes. Yes, you looked at it and you said, that price doesn't make any sense. I've done the same thing many times. You just never know when something's wrongly priced. It's hard to say. Okay, beautiful. Thank you, Mr. Brett. Okay. Boop. Okay, and then you want a Weiss Disney $100 total from your special extended Google Docs page. Okay, do I have that still? I am curious if I have that. So Weiss Disney. Are you talking about Weiss Disney Blau? Wait. This thing says Weiss Disney one. Oh, you are. Okay, so that's the title. Is Weiss Disney 100. It looks like it's saying Weiss Disney $100. The title of the set's actually Weiss Disney 100. It's the 100th anniversary set. Yes, I apologize. There was a little confusion there. That set is actually sold out. So the title of the set is Weiss Disney 100, and it would normally be about $6 per pack. But it is actually sold out, and I was contemplating whether I buy more of it, because it has the really interesting Steamboat Willie in it. I could buy more of it, but I think I'm going to remove it so it doesn't get confused again like that. And so you have $100 back. Sorry about that. Yeah, that set is a set we used to have, and the title is... Oh, what is this? We used to have that, and the title is Weiss Disney 100. That's the name of the set. Just give you something else. Well, let me write you down for 100. Okay. And let me just see if there was anything else to the order first. So you have one Pokey Japanese electric breaker box. Ooh, yeah. So that is a whole box of electric breaker. I like that. That's still a really good set. I'm surprised more people don't open it like that because it's such a good set. So let me go get a box of electric breaker. It looks like we have an open box. I'm going to go get 2 boxes. All right. All right, here we are. I brought in 2 boxes of this. Well, let me ask you, what are you kind of driven by when it comes to opening stuff? What makes you excited, Brett? Maybe I can give you advice. Here we are. There we go. All right. Having lower back problems right now. Too much streaming. I can't do that. I got to have a better chair for the other stream, I think. I gotta have a better chair. I think that chair is a bad chair. The other one. It's a really old chair. What the fans want? Oops. What's the coolest thing he could open for $100, do you guys think? What do you guys think is the most entertaining thing to watch get opened? Go to a chiropractor. Nah, the chiropractor can't help me. It's just a matter of sitting too much. I'm sitting too much for my job. Between the 2 streams, it's too much. Got to think of some trick. I think the first thing I have to do is get rid of the chair I'm using on the other stream. Snipping this. All right, there we go. The snips are in. Charizard UPC. So that one is very cool, but that one, there's a limit of $100. So it's got to be within $100. 10 packs of Azure Lane and 2 more live customs. Yeah. DK, Donkey Kane. Ba-doop. All right, what we got? Oh. Here's Paddle Sand. You could technically open 5 of the Halo packs. The new Upper Deck Halo packs. Did you check these out? These are pretty cool. Okay. Was that Elizabeth the Reigns bag? Huh. Why'd I put that there, I wonder? It's not where it belongs. Korean EV Heroes box. Yeah, Korean EV Heroes boxes are $100 now. Yeah. Ooh. Holo WTF. I'm dyslexic. Ah, look at that Pikachu. So in this set, you're trying to pull the Crown Pikachu SAR. Can you make a pull? Nah, no pull. Not that complicated. There's too much product on the menu for a pull. Okay, here's the headset. Ooh. $100 of Battle Partners wouldn't be bad. That's the new set. All right. $100 of Prismatic. That'd be like 4 packs of Prismatic. Cold. Cold. The Durant. Ooh. Do 20 Holo Shuffles. They are. Cold. Holo Shuffles are so popular. It's kind of crazy. Ooh, Slay King. Slay. Box of Nikkei and 2 Azure Lanes. Here's the Twins. Rare. All right, give me 5 packs of Halo. Yeah, I think that's actually a really good one because right now the Halo packs are providing a lot of value at only $20. Those are hobby booster packs. They're not just... So we discovered there's retail Halo packs and there's hobby Halo packs. Those are the $20 hobby packs. And so there's just going to be some really cool stuff in there. And I would anticipate that the price of those could easily reach $40 a pack in the near future. Yeah. So sitting at $20, it's a pretty comfortable price. You get 5 gradable cards out of there. That's like, what, $4 per card? And the fact that some of those cards can be like signatures or sketches or, you know, numbered cards, golden numbered cards, that's pretty good. I think that the risk-reward ratio is looking good for that one. It's just a matter of liking Halo. I happen to like it a lot. Crazy the plastic cards are super cool. They got these thick plastic cards you can pull. Those are awesome. I've actually been sitting here for like 4 hours just baffled that you clapped me in that bid for the Rocket Magmar. You know what? It had nothing to do with it being Magmar, though. It was just the fact that it was a Rocket Returns card, so you gotta look out for those. Here we are. Yeah, if you were bidding on an EX Deoxys card, you could run into me too over there. I was bidding on those Magikarps. Here we are. All right. Ooh. Look at that. Yeah, I'm always scraping around in the market, but in particularly, I'm always looking at Rocket Returns. I've been a Rocket Returns collector for years. Okay, so I keep my eye on that one pretty much all the time. Wow, that's a lot of cards. So we're not done. Now we're going to pull him 5 of the Halo packs. I'm very pleased with this order. Find those Halos. Oh, right, we need we're not going to open the one with the price tag on it, are we? We're going to use him as an advertisement. So we'll grab 5 from the box. Here we are. 5 Halos, very nice. Just super hilarious. There it is. It kind of sucks, doesn't it? It is Brett Love. Tossing that away. In a way, it sucks. It's like, it would be nice if there was just enough Pokemon cards for everyone to grab one, but it's the reason that the Pokemon cards go up in price is because it's actually the opposite of that. There's not enough for everyone. That's the nature of them. And that's kind of what a collectible means. Collectible means that there's not enough. It's like, what does collectible mean? Translation, not enough for everyone. That's what it means. There are. But what's the population on that Magmar? Does anyone know? It is. I bet you he's like pop 20 or something. He's probably some stupid low pop. All right, here goes. So check out these Halo cards. Are you ready? So each pack needs to have about a card worth 20 bucks in it to be worth your time, right? But the thing is, that won't account for some of these chase cards. This is just a regular filler card. The Grave Mind. Okay, so you're going to walk away. Look at that Cortana from Halo 3. Holy. All right. So here's your first hit card, and is this holographic transparent card. Very nice with the sparkly letters. That's the holographic part. And here's a plain Cortana card that I would probably consider grading just because it's Cortana. And it's the good Cortana. Before they gave her clothing, she's still naked at this point. All right. All right. Men. That's the male gaze. Here's pack number 2. We've got Harbinger. This thing. The Prophet of Mercy. He wasn't very smart, was he? Ooh, okay. In this pack, you've got this holographic weapons card, the Suppressor. Ugh, from Halo 5, probably. You're right. Very nice. Okay. I don't know. This guy's looking like an old British guy. The Halo show is so good. Oh, you liked it? I watched a little bit of it, and it was pretty wonky for me. Here it is. But I heard the ending was really good. But that'll be for another day. I won't be watching that for a little while. Okay, that's from Halo Wars. Alice. Ooh. Ah. Oh, ooh, okay, so you get a special holo here. Oh, look at that. That's from Halo Infinite. Didn't that guy, like, turn invisible or something? I can't remember. One of them turned invisible. The story so far. So you can see it's a special holo. But it's not a special holo of just the right card. I miss Bungie. Yeah, I miss Bungie. Okay, and we got 2 packs left. Okay. What happened? Mr. Beat you for a bid. And we ended up both bidding on a Team Rocket Returns Magmar that ended today. And it is Halo 2 Anniversary Cortana. Another nice Cortana card. Those are good. You get a couple of these moments in the video game. And, oh, yeah. See, that's what I'm talking about. This one card, if it graded 10, how much do you think this one card would go for? That's it. That's what this is all. This set's all about this. Look at this, man. That looks so good. Okay. Look at that. All right. Very nice. And here's Cortana. Oh. I don't know. I miss Bungie. One more pack. Taylor Dutch Miles from Halo 3. Promethean Knight. There you have it. Look at that. He picks up a signature too. I'm telling you, these Halo packs are good. Travis Willingham as Jewel Imdama. I don't know who that is. Is that from Halo Infinite? Okay, you got the Prophet of Regret. I like the Prophet of Regret. He's my favorite. Halo 5. Cool. Very cool. And here's the Evil Prophet of Regret. Demands loyalty. Like from Halo Wars. So cool. I used to play. You could play Prophet of Regret as one of the heroes in the multiplayer. Of course, he was a bad guy hero. But on certain maps, he had this really scary advantage because of his ability to fly. And that made him a very scary unit all by himself. Look at that. Travis is in Critical Role. People will pay a lot of money for that, I bet. Yay. Nah, bro, that's way past my budget. All right. So what do you think of that? So that was $100. Let's take a look at the actual outcome of his $100. He got a voice actor signature. Now, of course, imagine you pull Master Chief signature. That's huge. But you got this guy this time. You got special holographic Master Chief, special holo of a scene, the weapons drop card, a very gradable Halo 3 Cortana, a kind of ugly transparent card, and a Halo 2 Cortana as well. So you got 2 Cortana cards and a Master Chief. I think you did pretty good overall. I think you probably got more than $100 of value out. You still got all these. So those are sellable, right? Whether you sell them graded or not. That's pretty good. I'd have made him pay $301. Here we are. Well, maybe you would have found out that I didn't bid on that one, and then you'd have to pay for it. Here we are. And you'd be like, nah, I got a Magmar in my collection. Here we are. So, you know, when it comes to bidding, you got to be careful because it can tie your money up really fast. Mr. Brett. There we go. Thank you, Brett. I bid up the 151 English Shotgun amps. I'll be damned if they go for under 200. Yeah, I'll be damned. Wait, I don't want to be damned. Okay, well, just to warn you guys, I can see there's a couple people in the queue tonight. Busy night. And we're starting with Jeff Leon, 1 Prismatic. Is Jeff here? Jeff Leon. Okay. Del Rio is the equivalent of Gordia. There we go. We've got Flutter. He's got to keep the Dustclops. Dustclops is pretty much a priority pull. All right, you got Bronzor Pokeball Rare. Ooh. For Jeff. Oh. There we go. Want me to price up one of these Umbreons? So we have this really fancy Rayquaza available for Slab away now. You might see more cards like that coming up on the table. Here's Kingler. It's Pokemon Day, so we've been doing some Pokemon Day pricing. Okay, that's half full, the Rocket Pack. A Farticuno. And Slowpoke. Okay, we're going to come down on the Kingler probably for Pokemon Day. This is one of those super rare Koro cards. Now a surprisingly cheap $60. Sean Gallagher, spot in the Lugia, $100 toward my fossil pack. Here it is, Sean Gallagher taking a spot in the Lugia. So any slab you see with the green price tag is being priced for Pokemon Day. We'll let that run until tomorrow. There we go. So that everyone has a chance to see it probably. There you go, Sean. But then after that, those prices will be taken back to normal probably. Here's 17. There it is. I'm watching F1 practice. Nice. Dude, Karis is into that kind of stuff. I don't know how she's so into it. She's like, I like fast cars. Like, wow. I'm over here driving like a grandma. Let's see. Let's see. Mr. Sean. This goes to 2270. Boop. All right. Oh, no, wait. He said he wanted that money going toward his booster pack. Let's apply it toward his booster pack so we don't have a mistake here. It is Sean Gallagher. This goes to 390. Boom. All right. You're an F1 racer? He's an F1 racer. She want you to rev that engine. Yeah, I asked her once. I was like, would I be sexier if I drove a fast car? She's like, no. I'm like, you're lying to me. She's like, yeah, I'm lying. 8 packs of Nikkei. Let's see. Nikkei. Oh, here it is. Baby, I could drive your car. Wait, aren't I supposed to open you a Duskmorn? Brandon Wong won. That's Foundations. Where's Duskmorn? Aether Drift. Oh, here's Duskmorn. So that is one Duskmorn. How much did you say you had left after that? You had some more left? Yes, there's Duskmorn and 3 Nikkei packs. Okay. Here it is. There it is. You said you had $2 left on that. Throw that away. So 3 Nikkei packs. 1, 2, and 3. If you want to buy a sports car, what would you get? Well, we looked at the Toyota sport car. What was that called? Like a G8 or something like that? I don't remember what it was called. That one looked kind of nice. I don't know what I'd get. I actually, unironically, think Corvettes are nice. That's like an old man car. Corvettes are nice. All right. GR86. Thank you. Yes, GR86s. Okay, here's your Duskmorn. Are you ready? So we got Creature, not the Creature. Found Footage, Bale Merkleach, Clammy Prowler, Acrobatic Cheerleader, Osseous Stick Twister, Fear of Imposter, Sporogenic Infection, Pyroclasm, Mountain, Overlord of the Bale Merc. Ooh. Cayenne, like cayenne pepper, Twitching Doll, Razorkin Needlehead, Tyvar the Pummeler. The Pummeler. Payments and odor will come in Discord. Not the odor. The stinky. I have a friend my age who got a C3 Corvette instead of a practical car. I looked into the Ford Mustang. I think the price and the affordability of the Ford Mustang is super cool and all, but I can't stand the way it looks. I cannot stand the way the Mustang looks. Am I the only one who thinks it looks kind of ugly? Mustangs make me feel like a Mustang looks like what like a middle manager at Walmart drives to impress the 18-year-old cashiers. There's just something about it that just doesn't stick right. No offense, Mustang drivers. They are. The Corvette has like an old man living his dream feeling to it. But I actually just think they look really cool. I thought they looked cool when I was a kid, too. You just offended half your fan base. No! All right, what we got? Here we are. All in one comment about Walmart workers. I worked at Sam's Club and Target. I'm not talking any trash on anyone working those tough jobs. I worked at Target for years. And then I worked at Sam's Club, which is kind of like Walmart. It's the same company. So I worked those jobs myself. I worked those jobs for a surprisingly long time. Then I worked at Coca-Cola for 2 years, and then I went to college. So that was when I went to college. So full respect for anyone just doing whatever they got to do. Those aren't even bad jobs, to be honest. There's far worse jobs than Walmart. Yeah, Walmart's kind of a chill place, you know. They got a lot of opportunity. The pay's kind of competitive. And, yeah, it's just, yeah, there's way worse jobs. Like doing shipping for me. No, I'm just kidding. So, let's see. That was for Mr. Brandon. Let's go grab your bag. But I was more so commenting on the feel of the Mustang. There's a feeling to the Mustang. I don't know how to describe it. There's a feeling to the Mustang, like a guy who peaked in high school feeling. So I wasn't really trying to beat up on Walmart workers. I was trying to beat up a little bit maybe on the appearance of the Mustang. The Mustang has this sort of not so great feeling, like a Monster Energy or something. Has a Mustang, the Monster Energy drink, a guy who peaked in high school. They all kind of go together somehow. I don't know why. Don't beat me up. I'm sorry, Mustang owners. Wrong bag. Let me double check that bag. Good catch. Oh, yes, we put it into Brett Love. I'm sorry. We're looking for Brandon Wong. Why did I put it into Brett Love's bag? I think it's because we were just working with Mr. Brett. Here we are. Good catch. Good catch. That's why I show the bags when I put the cards in, because I know you guys, you 100 watchers, will catch it. Top loader for the Overlord. The Overlord. Who, this guy? This guy? If you send $1, we'll do a top loader for him, okay? We're not going to top load every card. Is he really expensive? Actually, if he's expensive, I'm supposed to top load him. All right, let's see. Brandon, I can't remember if you have a bag. Or if you have a box, don't you? Yes, you've got a box over here. That's what's going on. I have $8 left. Oh. Asmongold, so smart. What did he say? Did he say something recently? There we go. Okay, so you got $7 left. And you want to spend one of those dollars on a top loader? You can certainly do that. I'll take my Mustang and drive it off a cliff and cry. I'm just being kind of a jerk. I mean, you can't make fun of any car without upsetting someone, right? The only car you can make fun of, I guess, is the car that no one else drives. But some people are car people. Let me mention something. I'm not a car person. I'm not a car person. My brothers were car people. My brothers like motorcycles. They like cool cars. I was a big nerd. When I was younger, I was very good at video games, and I liked money. I liked money, and I liked counting it, and I liked stacking it up and not spending it. That's what I was. When I was younger, I was like that. I was like Scrooge. Scrooge was like a capitalist hero for me when I'd watch Scrooge. I was like, he's so good. Look at him. His little top hat and a monocle. So that's how I was when I was younger. And cars just made no sense to me because they were like this thing that you wear out, right? Like I understood that as a kid. I was like, that's a thing that you spend money on it and it wears out. Then you have to like repair it. I was like, I don't got time to repair a car. William jumping into the Gyarados break. So my brothers would spend their money on motorcycles eventually, and I would spend my money on nothing. I would eventually spend my money on going to community college. William Ogilvy, which I thought was a bit of an investment. It's like, you do learn something in community college. You learn that education is way overpriced. Here we are. So let's put this over here. It's kind of a racket. We'll teach you something. Teach you how to lose all your money. All right. Scrooge McDuck. That's right. Scrooge McDuck was one of my favorite Disney characters growing up. That Overlord is kind of expensive. Thank you. Scream Thug Love. I have a 2024 Subaru. Hold on. Let me have a quick cough here. All right, how about a free giveaway tonight? So we got to get Brett on this list. Brett is definitely getting on this list. 7, Brett. Okay, number 18, 19, and 20. And the keyword is going to be TCC. Let me go set it up, by the way. I think I just got to hit refresh, don't I? All right, I hit refresh. Type in TCC, guys. There's 1, 2, 3 spots left, and then we hand out this whole booster box. And then we start another giveaway. 2 giveaways, huh? 2. Not 1, but 2. It's Pokemon Day. We got to have a little bit of a giveaway. Here's an order from Gregory Carvajal. Hey, mister, it's been a bit. Hopefully my bag is still there. Can I get 2 of the Japanese Azure Lanes? And shipping. Shipping. You said the magic words. That's the magic words. All right. Holo. 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 Can I get 2 Japanese Azure lanes? So you got some Japanese Azure lanes. Which card is the free one? This guy always just wants free ones. Let's see. Graham, Gilbert, Brett, Gerard, Gabriel, Greg, Gabriel. Let's try this. Garrett's, Greg, Gilbert's, Gregory Carvajal, number 2. Excuse me. Aha. Time to hunt around Target for a new shipper. Yeah. Hey, how would you like to come home with me? Creepy. All right. Here we are. Did you find any CGC pristines to put on the table? CGC pristines? Not really. Was I supposed to? In order to enter the giveaway, you must like the stream. That's true. In order to... Oh, actually, there is something true about it. You do have to be subscribed. That part is true. So for the giveaways, you must be a subscriber. I'm turning that on. And then I'm going to go ahead and reset the entries. Okay, so we're resetting all the entries. Sorry about that, guys. Go ahead and type in TCC again. We want to make sure that the person who wins is a subscriber. There we go. All right. Make it a 4-year subscriber. No. All right. So, Gregory, we're shipping out. Mr. Greg. His name is Greg. He likes to ship. We don't know much about him other than that. Gregory. You think you're a wise guy, Gregory? Okay. Members only. That would be interesting. You want a members only giveaway? For the members. Yes, says PDX. He's like, I'm a member. That sounds good to me. Okay, we're hitting print. I say we turn on a girls only giveaway so that I can get in a lot of trouble with everyone. This guy's a simp. He just wants girls to win. Okay, thank you very much, Gregory. Joseph Jones, going deep, 30 Pokemon Poker. Oh my gosh, I didn't expect that. All right, I was thinking about taking this down. Pokemon Poker, you ready for it? I feel like we need to zoom out or something. Excuse me. You know, I'm getting that cough, and I wonder if it's the Pokemon cards themselves that could cause it. I don't know. Hold on. All right, here it is. So 30 of these, I win. 2. He said 33. 4. 5. 6. 7. Oh. 8. 9. 10. 11. No. 11. Put this back in the middle. We don't know what that is. 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, that doesn't count, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. We'll get you a bonus card, 31. Inks can be toxic. I know. Ready? Hey, Sven's here. What's up, Sven? Okay, him on top. The middle evolution of this guy. I'll zoom in. Your free card was, oh yeah, Togetic. Wailord. Diglett. Here's Happiny, Lapras, Yellow Deck Lapras, good. Persian, Coughing, Porygon Z. Okay, here's Karate, Oh my gosh, that's a chase card in the box. Look at that. He got Joker Dialga. Very nice. We got Entei, Croconaw. That guy's relevant again. You got to be in the Legends AZ. Staryu, kind of ugly. Braviary. Volcarona is decent. What's this guy's name? I don't remember. He turns into Sudowoodo. Bonsley? Bonnet? I can't remember. Electabuzz. Hoot hoot. That card didn't count, remember? Vileplume. Ace of Spades Mewtwo. That's good, man. That's a hit. Okay, we got Tepig. Those two cards pretty much pay for the whole thing. You got two cards. Ooh, look at this Quillfish. And he probably got grade 10 and all. Doesn't that look cool? I like this Quillfish. That is Azumarill? No. This is Ampharos. Got the names wrong. Steelix. Very nice. Blue Deck. Articuno. And Seal. Bonsley. I was close, huh? Bunnelby was coming to mind. I knew it wasn't Bunnelby. You got some seriously good pulls in there. Congratulations to Joseph Jones. Well, Mr. Joseph. Let's see. Where did I last put you? You happen to be here on the table. So you got a bag on the table. Is that the only place I put you, or did I put you over here as well? What'd you guys think of that? Those are the randomly pulled poker cards. Joseph Hernandez. I actually just have so many poker decks that I can just, purchase them at a certain price and open the whole deck for you and allow you to pull your own poker cards so that you can just grade them yourself instead of buying my graded poker cards, which I've questioned the wisdom of that, but yeah. It's an interesting thing because many people don't choose to open those, and I don't understand why. It's so weird, Joseph. We might have to create a new bag for you. So you've got a bag, but I can see it's very full. Let's go ahead and create a new one. Can you give my $7 credit away? I could do that. I will just keep it here for now. Okay, Mr. Brandon, how does that sound? We are? All right, Joseph Jones. Ready? That's going to say 3.25. Very nice. Ooh. All right, cool, man. I have a bag that hasn't been seen in a while. Oh, that's the bag. Let me show you. Probably this bag right here. Oh, it was full of Cardos cards. That's cool, man. So there it is, Joseph Jones. 1124. Nothing wrong with it at all. You got a long time before that bag is expired. I'll stack the poker cards with it. All right, we'll put this back up. I'm back. How does your live work? And how do I purchase a slab or battle for one? Hold on, let me have a quick... Mr. Miguel Moreno, how does your live work? So if you want to be in a break, they're typically $40, as shown here, and the odds are 1 in 13 of pulling the chase card out of the break. The break is really custom booster packs, and we sell 13 booster packs, and one of the booster packs contains this Charizard and Magikarp together. That's how it works. Over here, this is another break. There's 28 booster packs and 1 Lugia in the booster packs. They're $40 per pack. So it's really nice because you understand what your chance of pulling the cards are. Unlike mystery boxes, you don't always understand that, right? But these, you just understand right away exactly what you're getting. And, I think it's a really fantastic way to go right after the card you want. Here's Dark Slowking, Charmeleon. As for how to pay, you would go to the description of the live stream. Head right over to the description. Okay, and you'll see that at the top, there's PayPal, ZELLE, CASHAPP, VENMO, crypto, whatever it is you use, you would just send some of that money over and tell me what you wanted. Beatrice Moniz, can I get a spot in the PSA Booster Slab break? Oh, yeah, here's another break that's ongoing right now, guys. Welcome back, Beatrice. Now, that's a hot break. I just sent Mr. a chart on the odds. Ooh, really? I would be interested in looking at that. Let's see. I don't know who you are, though. That's NHCC. Let me go ahead and mark this on red. All right. So, Beatrice, let's keep this moving. I must not have seen the chart. Bonus. How much is a sealed base set first edition box now? Who knows? It is. All right, lovely. That'd be a fun break. Jump into Gyarados card break. There it is. Beatrice Moniz. Taking spot number 6 in the booster pack break. Ooh. Oh, yes. Where's my bag? That's a trans Charizard. Who's a trans Charizard? Just because you think you're a Charizard doesn't mean you are. You don't have the right Charizard chromosomes. All right. We've got Steven Sistrunk paying down Rainbow Dratini. I hope you and everyone else is well. Aw, thanks. Let's see. Who is this? I'm going to mark this on red. And we're going to head right over here to Slab away. Edit. Here it is. So it goes from $980 to $930. Thank you. Very nice. Here's Matthew Castellanos. He's going to open one of these Halo packs. Very chill, very cool. All right. Matthew Castellanos. No one can stop you, Tammy. I'm going to make more Choco cookies tonight. He. Who can stop me from baking? Oops. There we go. You're Temlet, aren't you, Matthew Castellanos? Is Temlet here? I would know it's Temlet if I see his name in the chat. Matthew Castellanos. It's very hard to keep track of names, so forgive me if I don't always remember. But you're Temlet. All right, Mr. Matthew, you're going to pull Holly Tanaka. The story so far. Temlet's here. Temlet, I think you made me aware of these. I'm going to give you a free one, okay? Here's Le Voliere. You made me aware of these, and it made me a little bit of money. Because, you know, after I bought some, they jumped in price right afterwards. And so I'm sitting on a product that appreciated in value because I got it early enough that I was before the jump. So you're going to get a free pack tonight, Mr. Temlet. Thank you for that. All right. You didn't have to do that, so I appreciate it. Only God can judge me. God's judging you, and he says you're a whore. We are. Very nice. So this is your bonus pack, Mr. Matthew. Appreciate that. It is Master Chief. Oh, haha. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's very nice. I appreciate you. So here's this. Here's this. Not all recommendations turn out well. Sometimes people make a recommendation on a product, and that product just doesn't sell, and it just sits there forever. But this one's actually done really well. Look at that. Bassus. Nice, dude. The bonus pack paying out tonight. And you got this Master Chief non-holo. That's nice, too. This is a good pack. The bonus pack paying dividends. The Rookie and Engineer. Okay, cool. Holy crap, I got email. Yeah, he's in here. They're all in here. All the characters are. He's cool, though. He's from Halo Reach, right? He was the badass mofo. You can't talk to him because he'll be like, I don't talk to anybody. Let's go find your bag. Let's see. I think you had a bag, didn't you? Let's see. You got a bag. It's not in here. You must be somewhere else. Yes, he's my favorite. Let's see. Matthew. Mark. Manuel. Marvin Ho. Not in here. I do have a bag. You know, we have 4 full boxes of people with M names. It's really crazy. He must be in the last box. Let's see. Matt Hansen, Matthew, Malcolm, Maximilian, Manuel Castro, Matthew, Mark Lombardo. Oh my God, you were the very last bag of the fourth box. Can you believe that? Very last bag of the fourth box. We're going to put you in the third box now. It looks like the last thing you had opened with me was actually, ooh, look at that, Covenant Elite Holo. So you would open up some of the Topps Halo, which is maybe more prestigious because of the Topps name. But these new Upper Deck Halos, they look better. So, and they got cooler pulls. Very good, Mr. Matthew. You're in box MA3. We have an order, Andrew Mercer, 10 more battle partners. All right, 10 more battle partners. Send those orders in for Pokemon Day, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Santa will judge you. Yeah, you don't want Santa judging you. Don't be naughty. I'm naughty. Snipping this. I should have just did a restock on battle partners. So we're going to have some extra battle partners just to be safe for the future. Because I like the Japanese cards so much. The Japanese cards have better pull rates, better grade rates. They're cheaper. Throwing that around. All right. Hold. Oh, very nice. Andrew Mercer picking up Zacian. He's not a girl. Here's Belly Boot. Alien Prometheus would be a cool car set to make with the engineers. Oh. Here's Reshiram. Hold. Dun Sparse. There he is. And Cold. The monster design in Wilds is absolutely perfect. I've been enjoying it. They did a good job with Monster Hunter Wilds. All right. I have to work tomorrow, and I'm not sleeping because of Monster Hunter Wilds. You know what you should do? You should get like at least a 2-hour nap in. I find that that's better than 100% skip and sleep. If you get a 2-hour nap in, somehow that like goes a long way. A nap goes a long way compared to skipping 100%. Okay, let's see. We are looking for you. Oh, right. We knew where you were. You were down here. Aha. Nice. I took a nap as soon as I got off work. There we go. Good. Now, we are rolling back here. Let's check to make sure there's no orders in this queue. We are back to Darwin Morales, who says 40 for Sob away and 10 OP9. Okay, Darwin. I have a great job where I can nap during the day. Ta-da! Darwin with the D for the... Oh, for Slab away. Why did I think you were buying into a break? I'm so silly. Brain behaving that way. So Darwin, you're going to say Leafeon's going to be 45. $45 left and 10 OP9s. I got to say, man, the OP9s have been going off. People want that Gold D. Roger real bad. And I'd love to pull it because the moment we pull that card, we are celebrating. There we are. We are celebrating hard when we pull that card. And it's one of the mangas we have not pulled yet. And so we're just going to keep restocking this all the time. There we go. All right. Snipping this. All right. And snipping this. All right. Good. Okay. Now, Darwin. Here we have... Oh, yeah. We got Altart Crocodile, man. Here's a Holo. Here's a Holo. What do you do for a living? Oh, I'm a Pokemon card collector. I'm almost 40. That's That's embarrassing. Here's a holo. Here's a holo. Here's a holo. We got a holo. Oh. Boinks. And here is a holo. Oh, not a holo. Yeah, Gear 5 Luffy leader card. Nice. Good round. Okay. All right. Very fancy. I usually tell people I'm a card shop, and they're like, "Oh, what kind of cards you sell?" And I always want to be like, baseball cards. I was like, I sell anime cards, and I sell Pokemon, and it's super cool. Oh! Yeah, I'm like 36 in April. It's super cool. Some girls like a 40-year-old Pokemon kid. Yeah, I don't know about that. Is the girl in the room with us? I'm just kidding. No, Karis doesn't mind it. She's been with me all these years. She doesn't mind it. She knows I'm deep in it. So, Mr. Brett is placed another order, and he wants some Steve. Let's see. Oh, yes. So we're going to have the English 151 UPC, 2 Waifu Shuffles, 1 Galaxy 7, and 2 of the Weiss Japanese HoloLive Premium. Nice. Galaxy, Waifu Shuffle. I think we'll get the other items on the list first this time, and then we'll do the UPC last. No, let's do the UPC first while the table's clear. Let's get rotation on the table, though. So, we're rotating. That is Ponyta. Clay Doll, very special. Dark Charizard. Whoa. Tangela. Whoa. And Onyx. So we got to reduce the price of one of these for Pokemon Day. How about... We're going to do the Tangela. I'm just not a Tangela fan, to be honest. Somebody might be. I sell baseball cards. Stick with that. Yeah. I sell baseball cards. Okay. $39. That is a Pokemon Day price. It's a nice, cheap price. All right, let's go get that 151 box. Oh, baseball cards. That's very cool. Yeah, cool. Definitely not cringy. All right, here we are. Actually, I had to cut open a new case. Whew. 151 Ultra Premium Collection. Ta-da! I told this girl, I sold Pokemon cards. She said, oh, I love that nerdy stuff. I work in IT. All right, let's see. Grab this. Very good. Uh-huh. It was all good and fun. Ugh. There we go. And we'll toss this over here. Oh. lot of people in here who work in IT. Mr. Baseball Mitts, he works in IT. There it is. My buddy buys silver all the time, and I buy cardboard. He should have bought cardboard. Cardboard's where the money's at. All right. Whoa. Gotta have that. You gotta have this. Ugh. Crazy that we used to sell these like they were nothing in the past. Now they're like super rare and valuable. Huh. I noticed the 151 Ultra Premium collection doesn't actually come with the good box. The box is just plastic. The box is just cardboard. It's kind of like the Charizard UPC. It was fancy. It was like a real box. Okay, there's your coin. Mew coin. Oh, who's not a believer? All right. Doesn't that look nice, guys? Wow. Okay, over here we've got, there we go, Mewtwo. Looks pretty good. Look at that centering on the Mewtwo. Looks nice. And here is Mew. Maybe a little off center. And then this is the Metal Mew. They're getting cheaper on us, mister. Yeah. All right. Good. Look at that. So he gets, first of all, he gets these 3 cards. And that is a lot of value all by itself. This coin, which I presume is gradable. I don't know if that's gradable. We'll see. You see grade those big coins? And let's start sneaking this. All right. Shun the non-believer. My gosh, I can remember when I bought 3 of these UPCs for $300. Yeah, that wasn't that long ago. That's what's crazy about it. The Pokemon hobby is on fire, man. Pokemon card hobby is on fire. But I had a whole bunch of these left over, and I stopped selling them at one point because I had a feeling like they were going to go up. And they went up like crazy. Like a barazy. All right. One of these. They're probably not going to reprint this. They're probably not going to reprint the Ultra Premium collection. I don't think they do a lot of reprints on Ultra Premium collections. They might print more 151, but now they're probably going to be focused on those latest sets like Prismatic. All right, what we got here? Here's Jolteon. Omastar. What's the top pull from this set? Well, I believe it's the Charizard, the 151 Charizard, which is selling for around $1,000. Gengar, but there's a lot of good stuff to pull out of here, like this holographic Gengar. Okay, here's... Oh, we got the stupid energy cards, that's right, in English, because we didn't get the Master Balls in English. They should just retry. They should reprint the set and include Master Balls now. All right, here's Blasted Boy. China got Master Balls. Why didn't we get Master Balls? It's not fair. Marowak. Whose decision was that? They ripped us off. So we got Blastoise so far. Electrode. Here's a little Magmar. Dragonite. I like the Dragonite. Is that the Dragonite in the Dragon Discovery set? McDonald's Dragon Discovery. You guys always tell me to get the McDonald's sets, and then I get them and no one opens them. Here's Charmeleon. Lovely. Charmeleon AR. Okay. Venusaur full art. Okay, we got a little Venusaur. I amateur checked my 151 Zard and make it 8 or better. Okay, we've got Ditto. A Ninetales. Ooh. Okay, I'll give you that little Pikachu too. And then here's, come on, there's still time. Snorlax, he's cool. Oh yeah, another Gengar. Never complaining about these hollow Gengars. Come on. Don't do me like that. Oh, no. All right. There's no Charizard in here, I'm afraid. I apologize. No Charizard. 0 carts. But that's okay, because you got those 3 very expensive promos that are selling for bonkers amounts of money as 10s. So no matter what he pulls out of these booster packs, he's already done good. He's got 3 gradable cards. When you look up the price of the PSA 10 on these cards over here, it's pretty remarkable. Yes. So you can look these up online, and they're just going for tons and tons of money now. All right. Love that Gengar artwork. Yeah, it's a great artwork. Okay. Wow, that's a big, big order. Let's get the rest of it now. So 2 Waifu Shuffles. The Waifu Shuffles are fun. This gives you a chance for a Waifu Slab. It works exactly like the Holo Shuffle, but it's a little more expensive. It's $20 per card. 1, 2. You ready? Ah, you got a good one, too. It says SS2 Amidala 10. Amidala, like the Star Wars Amidala? I think that went up into that, didn't it? Look at that. That's a card in here, this Tetra card. You got it. Nice. So that is a Star Wars Amidala. I think this is good that you pulled it, because you opened some Star Wars packs earlier, so you like Star Wars. So check this out. We put this at a discounted price into the break, $11.25. Wow, that's an out of 25 Amidala from the Sapphire Collection 2024, and it's a really expensive card. But nobody was buying it, and then I reduced this price and put it into the Waifu break. Very nice, very nice. That's pretty good, man. Okay. Wow, mister, even my Pokemon collection is making insane gains. What is going on? Yeah, Pokemon cards are just definitely doing well right now. And they might do well for a little while. They will also probably go back down, too. That's really the nature of it. People get really excited for a while, then they run out of money. Pokemon cards are very cyclical, too. So in the summertime, they tend to get a little cheaper, but they're less exciting in the summer. There's just something about summertime that makes them less fun. So 1 Galaxy pack. Yes. We are running low on those Galaxy packs now. These very rare Galaxy Star Wars Series 7 packs. Okay. Somehow I completely forgot about my Pokies. Pokies are just jumping. It's very encouraging seeing it. All right. I'm your local cheerleader for card collecting and card hodling. Le Course de Kessel. The Kessel Run. All right. We've got, this aeroplane. It's an airplane. Luke. Oh, wow. You got an etched card. Nice. Nice. Ooh, that's cool, too. Nice. Look at this etched card he pulled. And it's a Darth Maul and Darth Tyrannus. Super cool. Wow, that's some cool stuff, man. All right. All the scalpers decided it's time to get a 6-pack during the summer. Something, I don't know, man. People just take a break from card collecting when it warms up. I think it's a combination of things. So I think in the spring, a lot of people are getting their tax returns. So people get their tax returns in the spring. And then also, I think the summertime makes it like it's time to go out and touch grass. So I think there's a lot of people who would normally be inside in the cold, and they got nothing to do except for maybe collect cards. Those guys go out and touch grass. And that's enough right there. Tax return's been spent, and it's summertime. Time for a summer vacation, right? Go to the lake or something. I think that does it. That just it hits the demand enough that cards get a little bit cheaper during that time period. And even I don't feel like spending more money on cards in the summer, because when you see prices falling, it's like, ugh. But also, it's like, man, maybe I need to go outside. That's the feeling overall. You're like, there's other things in life than collecting. So you start going on, you start going outside and hanging out, exercising. It's really the winter brings the collectors in. I think it does. The big cycle begins again in November. So prices pick up in August and October, but it's November, dude. They like start to peak in November, just ahead of Christmas. And then it gets just as crazy all the way up in January and February. Really, it actually starts to fall right about now. In March, it starts to fall a little bit. March, and it will sink really low into June. June's when it really falls off. Mister, when you getting a six-pack? Yeah, I would like one. I'm going to sign up for one. 2 Weiss Japanese Hololive Premiums. All right, let's go get those Hololive Premiums. Do I have it? Yeah, I got them right here. Nice. There we are. Okay. Ship bag and slabs, please. Paid for shipping. All right, we'll get you a round of shipping. Mr. Brett. Ta-da. Yeah, mister, you work too hard. I'm working extra hard now because of the release of Monster Hunter Wilds, so I am busy as fuck. There we are. And that is not going to slow down. I don't know how I'm going to balance it, but I want to. There we go. Nice. So, let's just go grab your bag. You can do it too, mister. I'm 24. It took me 18 months now to get my six-pack back. I'm getting that six-pack, bro. Then all the bitches will be like, oh, I want them. Look at his Charizard and six-pack. Huh? My wife will be so jealous. Keep your hands off my husband's Charizards. Here's Brett. Very nice. Naked Poke Shop. All right, very good. And let's go print you a label. Grabbing this. Ooh, that's quite heavy. Ooh. I'm getting a six-pack of beer. Hit print. Ah, there we go. Mister, work harder. I'm going to work harder. All right, cool. Thank you, Brett. Man, today's episode brought to you by Brett. Hey, let's give out some Pokemons. I want a Pokemon. We've got Andy Man. Cody Hodges. And Jennifer. Americans like to pretend to care. What? How do you know so much about us? You're like an American professional. Okay. Bloop. Landing on 16. Raul? Oh, that's Mr. Mendoza. Raul Mendoza. Yeah? Well, you Germans are like kleine Schleine, Neine, die Hosen, Kartoffeln, Orangensaft. What do you think of that? Got him. All right, this is for Mr. Raul. He goes, nice. How does that feel, just getting free stuff? Just cuz. That feel good? He goes, dude. All right. Very good. You guys have like 10 different ways of saying, like a pig saying, or like the egg from the yolk or something like that. The yolk from the egg. All your crazy sayings. This rain is truly the pig snout. Bus, gate, snooky. All right, here goes. Here's Deoxys. Here's a cold one. Stormy. Cold. Das good eats. You guys are all like, oh, this is not real, Brut. Your bread is bad. What? Don't you talk about my bunny bread. Dude, bunny bread is so bad. What is wrong with American bunny bread? Why is that? Bunny bread should have been made illegal a long time ago. Oh, I swear to God, we just pulled one of these greedents. Didn't we just pull one of those? Greedent. Okay. Cold. Here's this thing. Ich kauf eigentlich nur noch One Piece. Wenn du da was hast, bin ich interessiert. What is this guy speaking? Oh, look at that Mew. He's all hoity-toity over here. Greedent is the #2 Pokemon. Yeah, Greedent. He's like fresh squirrel meat. Since where is Americans? It winds me up that none of you say you're just American, you're African American. Yeah, that is a fair point. America can be pretty mixed. And as a result, there's a lot of variety between the Americans. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of variety. We don't all agree on stuff, too. We actually kind of famously don't get along with each other. Like, America's pretty divided right now. Cold. Here's a metal. Oh. So, for example, like, some of us think Zendaya is hot. And some of us think Zendaya looks kind of like a stinky person. Here we are. Like, she's not that good. She's in the new Shrek. Why is she in the new Shrek? I don't get it. Zendaya, she gets every role. What's so good about her? I watched her in Dune. I don't think she's that hot either. I'm tired of being told Zendaya's hot. All right, anyways. I'm tired of it. She's mid. Robert says she's mid. You are correct. Robert's on my team. That's why he's hanging out here. Because he and I agree. She is so mid, dude. All right, there we go. They might as well make me a movie star next. I'm ready to be a movie star. Start casting me in Shrek. Ah, man, the Shrek didn't look that good at all. Did you guys see the new Shrek? There's a new Shrek coming out with the Zendaya playing the role of Shrek's like daughter or something like that. And something about it just doesn't look right. It looks bad. They're ruining Shrek. She has a nice tummy. Anyone can have a nice tummy. Any girl can get thin and have a flat tummy. Flat tummy is not a selling point. That is not exceptional. In fact, it's almost like the requirement to being famous as a movie star. For in most cases, you must at least be skinny and fit. You know, you have to be hot. But that's different from being like having that movie star quality where you have like this look that is just sort of like, no one can do this, right? Yeah, a lot of people are, especially when they're young, it's easy to have a flat tummy. She's only hot when I'm really bored. Let's see, for an animated film. All right. I'm tired of it. And I don't like the other guy either. The other guy in Dune's annoying too. Andon Berard. 4 hollow shuffles. You got it, Mr. Andon. Anyone can have a flat tummy, but most of us Americans are fat. There are a lot of fat Americans. That's true. I blame you. It's James Snowgar's fault. You're fat. Speak for yourself. I'm skinny. I'm actually just big boned. What do we got? Cryogonal, low punny, pincer, Wigglytuff. Oh, you got the low punny, man. You gotta keep low punny. I skipped out on Dune 1 and Dune 2. Here we are. Yeah, I just didn't watch either of them. It's just this guy who plays the Dune main character thirsting after Zendaya, and the whole time she got a look on her face like she'd been drinking spoiled milk. That's what you're missing out on. And my Dune, my Arrakis, and that is like that's it. And then they have like knife battles, and they're like way worse than lightsaber battles. It's just really boring. All right. So the Doom books are amazing. She ruined Spider-Man for me. I never saw those Spider-Mans. Here's Mickey Moof. Charizard. Grar. Kingdra is on the table for $145. That is Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Kingdra, Rattata, and Pikachu. That's a nice lineup. We have an order from our friend Sven Jansen. 1 spot in the booster pack break. 1 spot in the Gyarados break. 4 holo shuffles. We're going to pick out a new giveaway in a minute here, guys. Don't go anywhere. Anyone can be a millionaire, but a lot of us aren't. Yes. All right, Mr. Sven. I'm just saying, having a flat tummy when you're a young woman, I don't think elevates you to movie star status where you need to be in every single show. So when people have the argument over whether she's hot or not, and they're just like, well, she's got a flat tummy. It's like, yeah, so does every e-girl on the, well, not every e-girl. So does almost every girl that pops up in an algorithm. They're going to be some hot in some way. It's like, it's very easy to just look at a person's body, but what about their aura? All right. Oh, I'm still waiting. Only about 7 out of... Oh, I've heard this stat before. Here's Sven Jensen. And 1 spot in the Gyarados. Only 2 out of... yeah, a visible 6-pack abs would pretty much exclude women. Women generally don't have 6-pack abs. It's just the men. So right off the bat, the data is skewed. Because one of them's considering millionaires of all genders... But for the 6-pack abs, you're mostly just talking about men. Women don't generally have 6-pack abs. It's like not normal for them to have that. But guys can have it. And then even for guys, genetically, it's not that common. So it's part of it's genetic, just having the right, body type for the 6-pack. Like you can be skinny and have no 6-pack abs, or you can have muscle and not really see the 6-pack abs. So it's hard to develop that. It requires like an extremely low body fat and enough muscle for them to actually kind of be visible. So it's just not that common. And to be honest, I've had the abs. I had the abs when I was 18. I had 2 physical labor jobs, truck unload at Sears and truck unload at Target, and I had the abs. I'll take the millionaire status. The millionaire status is better. That was when I had to unload trucks. That was some of the worst times of my life. We are. But I'd be better off if I had both. Here's the holo shuffle. It doesn't make me want to give up my millions, I'll say that. So I don't go, oh yeah, I can't wait to be poor again, throwing trucks. A miserable time of my life where I had to do that stuff to survive. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ta-da! All right. Very nice. By the time you have enough money to just eat what you're going to eat, maybe sitting down and having a nice dinner, there's a certain de-stressing to that, I suppose. We are. Slowpoke. But yeah, it's very easy to have those things when you're like 18. Very easy. Slowpoke 6. So let's go grab that Slowpoke. Visible abs typically are unhealthy. Yeah, I've heard that that's actually considered unhealthy on women. Not necessarily on men, but I've heard that that's true for women. Oh, you're going to get something else in its place. So the Slowpoke was taken back out of the box, and in its place, you're getting this rare Merlin 2 Venusaur sticker valued around $40. I would eat at every restaurant if I'm rich. I think there was a UFC fighter, and he said he's just going to eat pizza and be fat and happy or something like that. There was like a viral clip of that. And I feel like it was kind of a counterculture idea where sort of like, you could be miserable and work on that 6-pack abs all the time and worry about it all the time. Or you can just, have a meal that you want to eat and be a bit more normal. I think that the extremity of that is when you use it to justify being obese, though. So he wasn't obese. He just didn't have visible 6-pack abs. That's all. I agree with the health experts on avoiding obesity. They are. I hate muscular women. What about you? Yeah, pretty much. I don't think they're terrible looking, but I can't imagine wanting to have a girlfriend who spends all her time at the gym. Ew. No, thanks. If a girl spends a substantial time at the gym, I'm not interested. If she was muscular because she's working a farm or something like that, that's maybe a different story. But it's this idea that she's this sort of image-driven person, image-obsessed person who goes to the actual gym to accomplish a certain image. There's just something about that seems like sociopathic or narcissistic, or I don't know. Like, I don't expect her to be there and not behave like a narcissist. You know what I mean? Like, who's looking at me? Anyone? Who's looking at me? And it's like, you don't really want that necessarily for a girl, somebody who's so image obsessed. Like, you should care about having a good image, but you should not make it your personality. And for some people, it is their personality, and that works for them sometimes. And but I wouldn't date them. What if she was a muscular woman who also made $1 million on OnlyFans? Well, you didn't tell me that. I love muscular women who have OnlyFans accounts. You figured me out. Here it is. All right, here's Rattata. So the Holo Shuffle. Being fat must be uncomfortable, though. Here it is. We've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Yeah, I don't recommend being out of shape, but I don't think it's a big problem to just sort of to have some body fat and just have it be kind of okay. Like, it's not a big deal, but obesity is too much, and you'd be surprised where the threshold for obesity is. A lot of people don't know it's really low. That's why so many people count as obese, because it's like even a decent chunk of fat counts you as obese. Then there's morbid obesity, which you really don't want. There we go. Very nice. Imagine having a belly that you can put your bowl of cereal on and use as a table. Hell yeah, dude. Karuta Ratatat. Wait, is this a good thing or a bad thing? Holly, give me some more food. Yeah. No, but for the purpose of getting a girlfriend, you better lose some of that fat. Being overweight is hard. Being in shape is hard. Choose one. I'm fat, but only in my pants. It's okay to have some body fat, but as soon as you lose it, you realize how bad it was. Here's Clefable. Here's Omanites. Here's Glaceon. And here is Articuno. Ooh, nice. We have an order now from our good friend, click, Andrew Mercer. One Lugia spot. Lugia. Nice. Here's the Lugia. TCC over. No, because I have to pick out a new one, but you probably want to wait for me to pick out a new one. All right, so this going over here. Let's count these up real fast. Sometimes I wear my stretchy pants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Well, as you know, Pokemon card collectors are especially known and stereotyped for their astounding quality of health. They typically are known as very fit, very attractive people in society. All right. How about a coin? Can we give away a coin? Like you. Like me. Thank you. Finally, someone sees me. I'm so tired of no one seeing me. Poor Choco Cat. No one wanted to buy Choco Cat because he's black. Racists. Where are the rest of my coins? I swear I've got more coins. Those aren't coins. Ooh. Pokemon fans look and smell better than Magic players. Ooh. You gonna take that, Magic players? You gonna let them say that? I wouldn't let them get away with that. I should have more coins. Where are they? Oh, I bet they went down in this box over here. African American Choco Cat. Once you go Choco Cat, you never go back. That's what I've heard anyways. That is the Choco Cat stereotype. Take the cat to the rap streams. Notice me, Papa. No, you are like Papa. All right, let's see. We could just give away this Electabuzz. He's a $50 giveaway, technically. I think you can all be like, wow, that's the one that I definitely wanted. That's crazy to say, says Spudwonk. Why do you say that, Mr. Spudwonk? I don't know. Choco Cat seems like a nice guy. I think that you're judging him too soon. Okay, you ready? This is free now. Happy Pokemon Day. Thank you very much. I'm responding to Marshall. Oh, white is right, bro. We all know white is wrong. We are? I didn't even see that. Son of a bitch. There you go. White is, Here's Michael Kerrigan. 10 Japanese battle partners. I have a bag or two that were in overflow about a year ago. Hoping you still have them. About a year ago, they might be gone, okay? Michael Kerrigan. 10 Japanese battle partners. All right, let's get it. What a lackluster Pokemon Direct. 1, 2, 3. You didn't like it? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got Pokemon Champion and Pokemon Legends ZA. Pokemon Champions could be pretty cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So Michael Kerrigan, 10 Japanese battle partners. Let's open this up. I don't know, Marshall Weber. I think you're a racist. What do you think of that? You're going to racist hell. TCC, have you ever encountered a true racist? How'd it go? Well, I'm pretty pale-skinned. I'm a pale face. And I got those greenish, bluish eyes. Those dreamy eyes. So I've never really encountered sort of like the kind of racism you might experience if you're a person of color and it was like a person who's white being racist toward you. I've never experienced that. But I have had a lot of people assume that I'm racist because I'm white, so that has sort of a negative feeling to it, I guess. Yeah. My dad was half Filipino, and he looks Filipino if you look at him. So I grew up in a mixed household, I guess. I have siblings who look like fully Filipino, and then I got siblings that look fully, like white. I guess that's how genetics work. It's really fascinating when you think about it. My family, gave me some perspective on the profound effects of genetics and how they play a role in who you are. So I have this great fascination with genes. And some of my siblings had like black hair, brown eyes, brown skin. And then I have green eyes. Well, my eyes are like a grayish blue, and I have brown hair, and I got pale skin, and you would not easily confuse me for a Filipino person. I look more Irish, British, Germanish, something like that. But yes, my dad's half Filipino. There we go. My grandfather is, he's Scottish descent, and he was in the Navy and brought home a Filipina mommy, and that is my grandmother. There we go. My family never really talked about it like it was a big deal. It wasn't really... I feel like it was true that in the 90s, there was less race problems, as crazy as it sounds. Over, the course of 30 years, like, race struggle became like a whole college subject, and then it just became like a battle. It became like this whole social media battle. We didn't have social media in the 90s. The 90s, you just had like, white guy cop and black guy cop, and they were best friends, and they're beating up the bad guys. You had a lot of that, and that was it. You just didn't have that much. And it's weird because it really does feel like over time, the tension got worse, not better. So yeah, so my dad was, he looked Filipino, and that didn't matter to me. I didn't really think anything of it. He never talked about race either. My dad never complained about having less opportunities. He never complained. He never really mentioned it. So it's weird. Now we grow up, and that's all anyone wants to talk about now. It's the only thing that matters now. Here it is, Michael Kerrigan. Okay, Mr. Michael. I don't like muggles. There, I said it. I'm a wizard. He's a half-blood. Or mudblood. Isn't that what they call it? Mudblood? No, but, the big mistake of the mustache man in the past was that he reduced people down to their skin when really, I think what's most important is people's accomplishments. And some people don't accomplish much, actually. So still in a society, you can have that weird level of discrimination where it's like you prefer to have neighbors that are nice and they follow the laws and they're successful and they pay their taxes and they don't want your money. And so it's weird. You had like this World War II moment where, the German guy, he wanted the Germany to be just for him and his people, and you had to have blonde hair and blue eyes. And that actually wasn't that smart in a way, because the future of the world is going to be about, I think, the convergence of getting all the smartest people of any race into one group, just sort of concentrating that down into one spot. But there's a competing philosophy that anyone from anywhere, of any background, of any success level, should all just converge into a spot. That's that's the sort of like communism or economic zone concept as well. That's a competing philosophy, and I think that fails. I think that actually goes bankrupt. I think that goes bankrupt quickly. Any system like that will create a greatest common denominator, where the any money that's been saved up amongst your successful people will be squandered amongst the unsuccessful people. So these kind of concepts stick with me all the time. I think about them constantly. And my theory is that over time, there will be countries that are very hard to get into, it'll be very hard to penetrate, that the wealthy sort of congregate and they converge into. Switzerland, Dubai, maybe America, maybe not America. We'll have to find out. So Michael Kerrigan, we're looking for your bag, but maybe it's over here. Haven't seen it so far. Here's Michael. Marshall says, oh, look at this. Look at this. You're in luck, Michael. We kept your bag. That's because you had so much. Can you put that in football terms? I don't know if I can put that in football terms. I don't watch a lot of football, unfortunately. All right. I can put it in dating terms. Humans have this innate ability, almost this fundamental ability, to look at someone and discriminate against them. So when a girl goes out and she wants to date, she looks at a guy and she says, I don't want your babies. She says, you're not good enough for me. I don't want your babies in me. And this is very biological. It exists because it's gene selection. It's very discriminatory. It's exactly discriminatory. That's the purpose of it. And so all of nature runs on this concept, this sort of natural selection, this gene selection. When you look at a girl, you don't have sex with every girl. You want the girl to be attractive as well. And so there's this sort of gene selection occurring, and it's very natural. You will never remove that from the human being. It's supernatural. Oh, that doesn't sound right, supernatural. But it's very natural. You can't remove it. We all act like, we 100% accept people all the time. And so what you got with these groups that hate each other by race is this sort of mass rejection of each other's genes. And I think that that's a flawed way of thinking, because it's like that concept that we go over with the Martin Luther King speech that he didn't write, where it's like you're supposed to judge people on their character. That's supposed to be the sort of modern concept that it doesn't matter who it is. You can have all kinds of people of different race, background, religion, whatever. They all have value. But I would say there's one more step to that. And that is, yes, none of that really matters. The racial part doesn't matter. But I would say your skill level does matter. So, I wouldn't tell my daughter to just date anyone of any group, of any type, for no reason, just because they exist, because they're on the planet. I would say, be sure you date a successful person, an intelligent person, a person with great impulse control, a person who treats you good, a very attractive person that has value in this world. Attraction does. If you have great markers for beauty, height maybe, because height seems to be important for some reason. And so, there is a level of gene selection that occurs, but it shouldn't be per race. Even within one's own race, you make these gene selections. So let's say you were like a white girl only dating white men. You would still reject the ugly short guy, I guess, who doesn't have any money, and go after the rich, tall, white guy who's like a CEO or something like that, right? This gene selection is still occurring. And it frightens everybody. It's this horrible, it will give you a horrible sense of insecurity. Here you go, Michael, you got to send in for some shipping for this. Look at this, Michael. We got your bags right here. They're expired now. So let me know if you want to ship these tonight. But so there will always be this level of discrimination, even within one's own race, where the women are saying, I want this man and not this man because he offends me. I don't want him. I don't want his babies. I don't want him near me. I don't want to share a street with him. And what's fascinating about those thoughts, though, is that it wasn't some clever ideology that a person was brainwashed into in school or that their parents taught them. You're just innately born with this desire to procreate or recreate, or whatever the term is, with someone who's going to push your genes forward. It just seems to be that selfish gene inside of you that wants to become more beautiful, or become, your children to become more beautiful, or your children to become more successful. And maybe people have that a little bit stronger than others, I don't know, but that is the heart of all of it. And I don't think that you'll ever stop it. It'll be like trying to stop evolution itself. Here's Jack Rapini, a box of Hello Kitties. Fun subject. Let me go get a box of Hello Kitties. Luckily, I'm young and rich and handsome. What? I want to have babies with you. All right. Aha. Ta-da! Okay, let's get it going. Hello Kitty Cat time. Okay. This isn't a Pokemon, it's Pokemon Day, bro. Ooh. Ah. How you feel about gold cards? Are you referring to gold immigration cards? That was a thing. It's kind of funny. I think it'd be funny if it was a physical card that you could encapsulate. PSA 10 gold card. So here are my thoughts. I'm assuming these rich guys were getting into America anyways and not paying $5 million. So why not just make them pay $5 million? They can afford it. But the thing is, if they pay it, they get something too. They get to get in faster. So it's a trade. The American people collect $5 million in the form of the government collecting it. It's like a tax on a rich person. We like taxes on rich people, right? I was really surprised by the number of people who rejected it. They were really upset by this. And it made me question, it seems like the other team, they don't like immigration. They like the right kind of immigration. That's how it made me feel. Because every single comment section I went into was extremely offended by it. They were very angry. And to me, I was like, what? This is such a normal idea. Like Canada does this, Dubai does this. It's really not that shocking of an idea at all, is it? It is. Ooh. Cheery chums. Haha. Big USA companies will be able to sponsor people they want to hire. Cheery chums. They don't like to see the U.S. get rich. Well, yes. Well, I mean, I suppose the person that would come in who can pay $5 million would probably be the kind of person who wants low taxes to remain a thing. And they'd probably have the ability to maybe, oh, look at this. Pochaco. Very nice. Whoa, he's so cute. Pochaco. All right. So, but yeah, so it made me think that there really is a sort of like war going on. It's a political war. And when they see their opponent getting into the country, they don't like it. They don't like it. So I think the Republicans have a similar feeling. They go, wait a second, the people you're letting in are one day going to vote for you. And the Democrats have that experience now too. They look at the gold card idea and they say, wait a second, those gold card guys are going to vote for someone like Donald Trump because he's going to keep their taxes low. And so it's really fascinating to me. It's sort of like a cat's out of the bag thing. We all realize now that perhaps one of the most important laws of all in a democracy is who do we bring into the country? Because that person's going to be a voter. Really, really interesting. Here's Maru Mofobiori. Konnichiwa. All right, look at that. They don't like to see the U.S. get rich. Exactly. That's what's so fascinating about it. Because I think if they were not concerned about who these rich people would vote for, and if it didn't annoy them that they were rich in the first place, I suppose, they would realize this is just us collecting $5 million where we used to collect nothing. It's just like strictly good. From a financial perspective, it's strictly good. So then the arguments are from a social perspective. All right, there we go. Jack Rapini. In the past, we didn't collect anything from them. Now we're going to collect $5 million per person. That's awesome. And they get to cut the line as a result. But I think that makes a lot of people angry that rich people get to have first dibs. But it's like it's a huge country. It's not like there's no room for rich people. And they're the ones who pay all the taxes. That's actually true. So if you do a breakdown of who pays all the taxes, rich people, they pay all the taxes. Even if they pay a lower percentage, that percentage hits a higher income. And then it's just tons and tons of money. Okay, Jack, let's see. That's something I've said before. I've talked about this with Europe. Europe tends to scare their rich people away to places like Dubai. And then I say, you used to collect lots of taxes on that rich person. And then you said, that rich person needs to pay 55% taxes. And then when the rich person says, I can't take it anymore, I'm moving to Dubai, and they rescind their citizenship, now you collect 0% taxes on them. Get it? So you went from collecting 50 and you thought you were going to collect 55%. Now you collect $0. Zero. You collect not even $1 from them. You've lost all of it. And so now they might be looking at the U.S. going, hey, I have $25 million that I pay taxes on in Germany. I'm just going to go to USA, get a huge tax break. They don't worry about the United States having no universal health care. They can pay for health care. What they really care about is paying 55% of their net worth to Germany. It makes no sense to do that. Or the UK with they have this thing called the death tax. You pass away, the government does this huge tax on your money that's supposed to go to your children. So this is why a lot of rich British people, they go to places like Australia or Dubai in order to get away from that. And so the United States offering this quick citizenship to people who have of means will make us wealthier and will bring in more tax collection, to be honest. I don't see the problem. Daniel Garcia, 1 Spanish Ruby Sapphire Pack, 2 chainsaws. It's money-making time. Sounds good. Because we've got, don't forget, $32 trillion of debt to pay. $32 trillion of debt. So the idea of bringing in a big taxpayer rather than someone who will immediately go on to welfare, that sounds like the most logical thing I've ever heard. It's like, what? That's how you're supposed to play the game? Time to play the game. Right, ready? They're like precisely who we want in the country. Somebody who's going to pay tons and tons of taxes on their net worth. Here's Mudkip. Here's Makohita. And Metal Energy. Well, that's a cold pack. Thank you, Mr. Daniel. Mr., do I need to include shipping info on my order? If you are paying with PayPal, PayPal gives me that information, assuming it's up to date. If you're paying with like CASHAPP or ZELLE or crypto, you will need to email me your shipping address. So be sure to email it. All right, 2 chainsaw mans. In Italy, you pay 45% income tax if you earn over $500K a year. I understand why they run away. Yeah, and so you would think this is very clever. We can collect lots of money from the rich. How clever of us. And then we can use that money on ourselves. Because screw the rich. I hate them. They're too rich. It's a problem. They got too much money. But it turns out nobody is more capable of moving to a new country than the rich. They're the most mobile people. They don't have to live in Italy. They can be like, I'm out of here, screw this place. And then they just pick another country and they go. And the other countries typically go, wait a second, did you say you had millions of dollars? Yeah, come right in. The water's fine over here. Please, we want you. That's the immigrant that's going to pay all your taxes for you. You want that immigrant really badly. It's almost like the future of the world is a game. And the name of the game is collecting those high net worth individuals so you can tax them. Even if you tax them 10%, it wouldn't matter. It's just all gain. America's huge by land mass. It's physically huge. Plenty of space. We can take on all the world's millionaires and then tax them. So it's fantastic. It will solve our problems to do that. All right, Mr. Daniel. AVAX, says Daniel. Mr. Daniel. And so Italy becomes less wealthy because they've lost their source of income despite raising their taxes. So you would think that they would become wealthier because they raised their taxes. No, they become poorer as the people move out. You are? All right. And so I think when it comes to taxation, you have to be competitive. You have to be competitive with the rest of the world. You have to make sure that you create a place that your millionaires don't want to leave. Your millionaires and your billionaires, you want to make it a place for them to stay and say, hey, I'll stay. Mr. Raul Mendoza, 2 Paldea evolved. Even if your taxes are a little bit higher, I think many will stay. But if it's a lot higher, they'll go, I'm out of here. There's so many places to live. Oh, man, Paldea evolved. It's pricey, huh? All right, let's get this. Where are we keeping our Paldea evolved? That Shrouded Fable. This is it? This is it. I'm fine with taking on the world's millionaires as long as I have more rights than them. Here we are, Paldea evolved. You don't. They get all the rights. And then, when Donald Trump puts them in office, they're going to fire you. No, I get it, though. It's not, there's sort of an eeriness to this idea that people of affluence, all the princes and the princesses and the queens and the kings and the dukes and the duchesses might move in and gobble up all the good homes, and they'll decide the law and the place that they have more power than you because they've got more money and more time in a way, because you just got to go to work at your job and feed your kids. But, it's sort of like the way we also fear robots and inventions. We always have this sort of fear of the darkness, don't we? So anytime a new technology comes out, we think of it like mad scientist and evil and, oh no, this guy. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. Absorbing all these wealthy people is pretty much strictly good. It's what makes a country wealthy, and it's what brings in high taxes. And so, ironically, you have countries like Dubai are becoming some of the best places to live because everyone who's wealthy is converging on Dubai. They're going, I want a home in Dubai. I want to rub shoulders with everyone else, and I want to live in this city that's protected from all the nonsense. Mr. Raul. And America could be that country too, America could offer that to the rest of the people in the world, the high net worth individuals in the world who really just want whoever's going to treat them best, Money goes where it's treated best. That's the saying. It's a really good saying. All right. Okay. Tax them up. Get them over here and tax them up at 23%. And then they don't have to pay 45% in Europe. Here's James Nogar, Electric Breaker Korean Booster Box. Please and thank you. Yes! I was just waiting for you to order this. I have just the box for you, the good one. Oops. Where is it? Do I have a box of it in here? I think I have to go get another box. I'll be back. Can you put that into football terms, mister? Maybe. Maybe if I ask ChatGPT. All right, here we are. All right. Oh. Master's a genius. What about asking ChatGPT? There we go. Oh. Very nice. Yeah, I think much of a country should be concerned with attracting everyone in the world into the country, but then also making it tough to get in, like Harvard University, right? That's the goal. Look at all the money people pay to get into Harvard. If America could be like that, we'd be a wealthy country. All right, there we go. Getting into America needs to be like a big bragging right. It's not a bragging right if everyone can just get in. You know, it's not, there's nothing special about it anymore. Your U.S. citizenship needs to be like special. Be like, hey, I'm here, and it's a special thing. And I'm proud of it and all that. So the first step is it needs to be, a secret club. That's the first thing. It needs to be a special secret club, like getting into an exclusive college or getting a job with a really fancy company. Like, yeah, I work for Google, I work for Apple, that kind of thing, Yeah. Oh, yeah, MIT, Yale, exactly. If you turn your country into the local community college, somebody's going to have to fund it, first of all. Second of all, no one's going to brag about it. And some people will even hide the fact that they went there. They'll be like, I don't want to talk about it. So, these concepts apply to larger ideas like citizenship. We are. Should have always been buy-in. That's the problem. We got all these poor people for nothing. No! We are. All right. I don't think there's anything wrong with taking in poor people from other countries. We are. I think that you have to have a certain amount of immigration year over year that sort of freshens up your society, keeps your society springy. But there's a number where it's too much, maybe. Like, for example, if you were to absorb huge amounts of people and put them on welfare, just financially, that'll make you go broke one day. That's just how it is. I mean, you don't have to be a Democrat or a Republican to see that that's just math. That's really basic math. Here's Togi Kiss. Ho ho. And we are broke. $32 trillion of debt. That is brokey. We are a broke country. It doesn't look like it, but we are poor. Phoebus. We act like we're rich because we have a high income, but we have debt that is larger than our income. It's really bad. We are. Ooh. Very nice. That's racist. Baseball. Did you see new greeting cards coming in the new Japanese set? Oh, God. I just went full mast. Pokey Beach got the pics. Looks good. Okay. I think he's tricking you. There we are. Okay. Here's a cold one. Yeah, I think that society has to have a conversation with it. Like, I would love to take on lots of people who love the idea of the American dream. People who respect the concept of America, like how about like the Boston Tea Party, where they threw all the tea in the water because they were rejecting the taxes and all that. That's kind of, I feel like that's kind of the spirit of America. The founding fathers were like, all this taxation is bull crap. We're not doing it. We'll fight to the death to have our freedoms and not to be under the control of King George, who's taxing us at 3%. Now Americans are paying, in California, they're getting close to 50%, just like Europe. And it's like, what happened to us? When did that become normalized? That became normalized every time. We're just like, yeah, take all our money. We are. That should have never been normalized. It should be normal to keep what you worked hard for. That should be normal. Ooh, there's no shame in it. It is. There's a lot of anger and hatred toward the top 1%. And maybe there's some way to solve that. I don't know. I mean, you can tax them. I just don't think you can. Ooh, that's a bad pull. Again, I don't think you can tax them so much more than another nice country to live in that they won't consider leaving. So that's the limit. So, you got to look at tax rates in other nice to live countries and go, well, we probably shouldn't go much higher than that. Here's the Doug Trios. Ah. Hey, don't do that to Mister. Hey! Mister, I'm a tar and feather you. Well, shucks. This hair tax collector gonna get tarred and feathered. They did that in Missouri. Did you know that? In St. Charles, Missouri, a long, long time ago. I took a history class. They talked about it. There was a politician who got thrown out of a second-story building, breaking the glass, and then they took him and tarred and feathered him because they were so mad at him for tax collection. That's how mad they were. And then eventually they moved the capital of Missouri to Jefferson City, Jeff City, Missouri. Yeah, there was a lot of anger. We are? Well, shucks. Love that card. Hit the wall by not using money in the K. Green coin will be in the single pack blizzards of an English journey together. Mister, I'm a tar and feather you. Ooh. Oh, very nice. Oh. Oh, Spheel, Phoebos. Pelosi better like feathers. Shush. Yeah, maybe back in a more savage time, maybe she would have been tarred and feathered because I swear to God, we all know that she did insider trading. That's illegal. It's illegal to do insider trading, but she's just going to get away from it. Is she going to do it? And everyone's just going to be like, I guess. She definitely did insider trading, right? There's no doubt about it. Her stock portfolio outperforms like Warren Buffett by a lot. And because she was buying stocks on things she was regulating. So she always knew what was about to happen to that company ahead of time. And it's not just her. She's one politician. It was a bunch of politicians. Mr. James, let's find that bag. And we're just cool with it. It's just like, yeah, just trample all over us, please. We hate ourselves. If these politicians could just abuse their power and then we can, like, thank them for it, that would be awesome. Damn, dude. Yeah, I guess in the past, the people back then, maybe they were more politically involved or something. I don't know. Our lives are so cushy, we're like, who cares? Nah, I got my pizza, I got my beer, I got my TV. I'm not tarring and feathering anyone. I'm gonna get off work and go play some Monster Hunter. Kevin Vu, Lugia spot. Kevin Vu. Maybe that's it. Maybe our lives are so good we just don't care. We're just like, who cares? Takes a lot to build anger up. She's just a genius. She's just a genius stock investor. She's like smarter than everyone. Hedge fund managers can't out invest. She should have been a hedge fund manager. Brilliant. Salary $300,000 a year. Net worth $200 million. It's crazy, man. It was crazy that people started just following her like stock picks, and they were just buying what she was buying, and then they would do well. And yeah, that's nutso, man. Here's Mew. Oh. Here's Gillespie. Here's me, Ralph. And we got Snorlax 10. That's pretty good, actually. And Sneasel for $14.60. No, this is really, those are fun subjects. All of this is fun subjects. We could talk about anything you guys want, though, so feel free to change the subject if you want to, because I can yap all day about this kind of stuff. We are. All right. You think they got insider trading in hell? No! In hell. Yeah, insider trading in your face. Michael says 5 Korean 151 and shipping. You got it. 151. I might have to get a new box of that as well. In hell. Nancy Pelosi, you're going straight to heck. All right, let me go get some 151s. I'll be back. All right. Which was this then? Ta-da! All right. So, Michael. Haha. Oh. Oh. If you missed it, we added a fancy card to the table for potential slab away. We got Charizard, Rayquaza, red label Rayquaza is available. Ooh, that's going to tempt somebody. Looks like we could use 2 more green label cards. Let's see. Oh. What's red label? Red label card is a little more is a little more expensive. Meaning you can just go buy a cheaper one on eBay. My price is a little over that. Keep in mind, that price already includes my cost of taxes. We are. When you make any kind of comparison like that. So if you try to buy one on eBay, you'll have to pay taxes. So these are a little closer than they look. Oh, picked up a little Venonat. Nice, dude. Okay. I offer red label slab-aways on cards I'm not really intending to sell. Here's Gengar. When you put a red label card into slab away, it lasts for 1 full year automatically. And it's War Turtle. Got my 2 Durants from Europe today. 6 of the 11 language done. I love that Ray so much, but I feel it's too expensive for Modern. Really? You think that that's too expensive for Modern? 1,000? I would say it's kind of too cheap. That's why I'm putting it into red label. So, my thought process, when you see this, it means I want to buy another one, but I'm not willing to do it until one gets put into slab away. That's Michael. There you go, Michael. All right. There we go. All right. Yeah, just think about the pull rate on alternative arts for Evolving Skies, and then come back to me and tell me how expensive a box of Evolving Skies is. It's like donkey balls expensive. It makes no sense, actually. And the fact that this and the, that's one of the top pulls right there, the Rayquaza is, but just because there's a lot of alt arts in the set doesn't mean that they pull at a high rate. So let's see. Let's go over here. Let's just see. Let's head over to sold. And we're going to say ended recently. So check this out. So today's the 27th. Check this out. That's Evolving Skies booster box for $1,200, which probably felt more like $1,400 when they paid taxes. And look at this. That is a Rayquaza for $1,380. I mean, what do you want to do? You want to open a box of Evolving Skies and pull nothing? Or do you want to just get the Rayquaza and he's already graded 10? Because you could even pull Rayquaza out of here and then it can still grade 9. So that's underpriced. That's a good card. From my perspective, it's underpriced. Oh. Hold on. 2 was a typo. Sorry. I get into a lot of negotiations, man. A lot of negotiations. All of life is a negotiation, isn't it? You're negotiating for a home, for a girlfriend, for a good job. All the most important things in life you have to negotiate for. You have to sell yourself. You have to convince somebody of something. Okay, we're going to go get your address, Mr. Michael. Can I change my slab away to the Rayquaza? It's possible to do that. Let's just see what you had for a moment. Now, keep in mind, don't get them unless you really want them, okay? Because you'll be upset if you get... Okay, so here we go. So you had a March 2025 Shining Steelix. You would like to swap the Steelix out for the Rayquaza. I can do that. There will be a $20 fee to begin the Slab away on the Rayquaza. That's the only thing I'd say. There will be no cancellation fee for the Shining Steelix. So you let me know if that's really what you want to do. And then while you're thinking that over, let's get this guy shipped. All right. Yeah, that's a cool card. You know what would destroy the price of that card, though, is if they reprinted it. But look, it's 2021. It's a 4-year-old box. I don't think they're going to reprint it. I think it's done. Okay. Mr. Michael. If that's a first edition 10 Shining Steelix, I would keep it. Way better value proposition. Is it? Because in the same time period, that Steelix did not go up in value as much as the Rayquaza did. And so, you know, there's arguments for modern cards. After the last 2 months of January and February, we are reevaluating how we think of modern cards. Okay. Let's hit print. Yes. Do you buy cards? I'm one of the biggest buyers of cards. You can sell me cards all day long, but I'm going to ask for a good price because I want to make a little bit of money on them, okay? So if you got cards at a good price, I'm a big buyer. You could do tens of thousands of dollars of business with me in a day. You are. All right. I'll keep the Steelix and hope you have a Rayquaza available when I'm done with it. I might. Okay. No problem. We will just keep that the way it is. Don't go changing. But that actually gives me a little more time to work on. So we have an empty queue. First of all, let's get some of this given away, huh? We're supposed to be giving this away. That's our free Electabuzz with the weird eyeballs. Let's head over to our keyword reroll. We got Philip Webb. All right, Philip. I want Brett going in here. Brett was a big buyer today. Brett? We'll just put you down as Brett. You're the only Brett. Bear in the woods. Okay, we're up to 3 here. I hate how cheap Charizards are. God dang, Charizards should be way more expensive. All right, so I've got 2 Umbreons. PSA Pop 15K is just crazy. I can see values in a lot of these cards falling in 3 to 5 years. Just way too many in the market. That's exactly what people said would happen, including myself. And the opposite happened. There was no COVID lockdown. We have inflation rather than stimulus cards. There was severe Pokemon card negativity. And despite all that, and there was no Logan Paul, despite all this, they actually exploded in price. So we have to reframe what is probably happening in the market. There's 15,000 of them, and it just doesn't matter. Not only did they go up in price, they went severely up in price. They didn't go from like $800 to $1,600. They went from $800 to $3,000. So they didn't just go up kind of in price, they exploded in price. So the way I interpret that is, first of all, vintage cards are a lot more rare than they're looked at. They're actually way more rare. It means there's a lot of money out there, and vintage cards might be underpriced. We don't know. But second of all, it means that people want this more than a vintage card because this just looks better. That's it. It just looks better. And 15,000 is not a lot. So now we have to wonder if 30,000 is a lot. Or 45,000. Turns out 15,000 is not a lot. All right. Whew. Fun conversation. So anything out of print at this point, you have to look at it very different. I don't know about Scarlet Violet stuff because it's not out of print. But anything out of print, you have to look at it very different now. All right. F-Zero soundtrack is Smash Brothers soundtrack. All right, hold on. All right, so I have a price for this. It's going to, once again, it's going to be a red label price. And, you know, I'll just have it on the table to tempt somebody. Go. Mr. Price and those Umbreons. Yes, but the red label prices. So they're for people who really, really, really want it. And they don't mind holding it for a year to speculate on the price. Here it is. All right. You know, we had some guys do that with some cards that actually ended up going way up in price for them just recently. Oops. Let's grab this one. Okay. What other red labels are there? Currently, it's this one and this one. So we're getting the two best ones, Rayquaza and Umbreon. Those are the two red labels. Ben giving her those divorce papers. Evolving Cries. This is the big hitter from Evolving Cries. That Ray is hot. Yeah, he's a cool card. All right. All right. Very good. Wait, what did the number actually come out to be? Oops. All right, all right. Oh, not the green. The red. Okay. Crypto is nuking. Anyone hiring? Is it still going bad? No! Wait. Anyone hiring? Now you got me curious. Now you got me curious. Bitcoin's at 79! Damn. Look at that. I did not notice that. That is crazy, dude. Oh, man. You know that guy, Peter Schiff, is loving it right now. That's crazy. Look, I sold about half of my Bitcoin. Wait, can I show this? I don't want to accidentally show too much information. So I sold about half of my Bitcoin when it was at 104,000. And that, lucky, man, just lucky. And then the other half was sold at 103,000. Wow. Just pure luck. Because I didn't know what Bitcoin was going to do next. But I could have chosen to sell my S&P 500 ETF stock. And I didn't do that because I felt more confident in it than the Bitcoin. And that was because I felt I am down houses. That's no good, man. I just felt more confident in the S&P 500 because Trump had not spoken for a little while about buying crypto. And to me, that was a red flag. But I said, even if he does buy crypto, I know that the stomachs of the other investors is going to be weak, and they're going to sell out of crypto just on the fear that he doesn't buy any crypto. So it's like, you gotta sell before that fear actually hits. Mister, clean your phone screen. No, I'm busy picking my nose. You're part of the problem. You're rug pulling LaFlame, mister. Buy back in. I do feel really bad. I like it when Pokemon card collectors who are also crypto bros, I like hearing when they do well. I don't like hearing if they do bad or if they have, but crypto always does this. Crypto always has these wild swings. So when Bitcoin has been up really high for a long time on a promise from Trump to buy Bitcoin, and then he didn't buy it after getting into office, and yet He seems to do everything else very fast. Huge red flag. I was like, nah. Any ETF is way worse. It's way more safe than crypto always. I think that's fair to say. But I wouldn't have sold out of the crypto if I felt positive about it. I would have stayed in. But I had a negative overall feeling. And so I was like, I'm just getting out. And one day that could be a mistake. It could jump to 120 all of a sudden. Like, I think if Trump announced today that he's buying crypto, he's buying Bitcoin, it could jump to 120 all of a sudden. And the overall trend for crypto is that it has overall gone up. So the story is probably not over for cryptocurrencies. But my timing for tax purposes has been very good. So my timing for the purpose of paying off because I have to have money to pay my taxes. The tax purpose timing is very good. Lucky day for me. I've been having luck all year, man. I've been having a lot of luck. Trump lied? No way. He might eventually buy crypto. I said it didn't make sense for him to buy Bitcoin when it was at an all-time high. You know, that doesn't make any sense to me for him to buy crypto when it's at an all-time high. And so my theory was he wasn't going to buy it anyways because he would just be pumping for what he would view his opponents, right? If you're around the world and you're not an American and you've bought into Bitcoin thinking the American president's going to buy some, his move, because he's a jerk, is I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to boost your thing and make you wealthier. So that's my other reason why I thought he wasn't going to do it, just because the timing's no good. He would just make everyone else wealthier. That is our Pokemon Day price on this Mew, almost half off. It went from $100 to $55. We've been doing that today. We've been doing half off prices almost. Not sure if you're still taking orders. Buy a cent an order. I sure am. It's only $4.30. I've gotten very, very lucky. I sold Reddit at the peak, and I made money on the Trump meme coin, and I got out of Bitcoin before it fell, and I was sitting on all these Pokemon cards before they exploded in price. I refused to sell my 151 UPC collection, and those like tripled. And it's just been smart move after smart move and good luck after good luck. Here we go. James Smallwood. I'm Nancy Pelosi. James Smallwood said 2 packs of Digimon. What? This guy thinks he's going to be the king of Digimon. Doobie crashing out. What? I don't think it's going to matter. I'm going to die early or something anyways. Even if I have good luck in Pokemon cards or the stock market, I'm going to die from like this lung disease or whatever. I'm coughing. We are? Did Dark Slow King go off? Not yet. Here he is, Dark Slow King. Let's show off the breaks, everybody. Here goes. Holographic Dark Slow King. Ooh, beautiful. Here's a really popular one, Giovanni's Gyarados and Shining Magikarp. You get both of them, 1 in 13 odds. Popular. Here's Lugia, 1 in 28, all the way up to 19. That's the #1 selling slab. Rocket 2 is Dark Charmeleon, filled up to 4 spots. Everyone wants that Dark Charmeleon. He's more expensive than some of the rare cards in the set. And the clearance break, which is the Bandai starters, but additionally, also, this booster slab break, which suddenly is halfway full. That's graded 10. You can have me break it open and open it if you want, or you can have me ship it to you, already graded. How nice. God forbid, mister. You never know. You never know. People die at a young age all the time. I feel like because I'm sort of this workaholic and I don't get enough time outside in the sun and I don't eat well and I don't know, maybe my life's a little stressful in certain ways. I feel like I'm not on the gonna live a really long time list. That's just I'm a betting man apparently, and that's my bet. The data would suggest I'm probably going to not have the extra long life. Now, if I was working out every day, eating healthy every day, relaxing, getting lots of sleep, good family relationships, lots of friends and family, community, I would place myself on the higher odds to live a long time list. So it's just how it is. I'm just looking at my odds. Sounds like it's time to get some fresh air. SGC was the least controversial one outside of BGS Black Label, and PSA's parent company gobbled them up. PSA is not getting dethroned anytime soon. They wouldn't get dethroned by a single company. It wouldn't work that way. Ooh, you've got Gran Kuwagaman. Gran Kuwagaman. Wow, what monster is this? I want to use my hammer on him. Bro, what if you're the main character and live to 100? Yeah, I won't complain if I live a really long time. I'd like that. I'd prefer that, in fact. But I will be happy if I just live to 75. And that is the average lifespan in the United States. If I die before 75, I will be disappointed, but not shocked. Just because my lifestyle doesn't include enough healthy things, I guess. But I'm really good at games. All right, James Smallwood. Mr. James. If you ever get jealous of my Pokemon cards, just don't worry about it. You'll probably outlive me, and when I die, everyone else gets my Pokemon cards anyways. How about that? That's pretty clever. You just gotta outlast me. Here's Jack, Jared. Need a new bag. Ooh, new bag. You even said that in the message. You need to be healthy. So you're in the optimal state to conceive a healthy child. That's a good point. Although maybe if I'm in the middle of working on Pokemon cards, the child will be born with genius levels of Pokemon knowledge. I was broke when LaFlame was rich. Now I'm still broker than him. What? We are. Convinced I have the worst luck. Car overheats on the way home from a 12-hour shift. I make it home and there's a blackout. WTF? Unironically, you need to be healthy if you want kids significantly lower chance of birth defects if both parents are healthy when conception happens. I think I've heard of that. Yeah. Yeah, Kyrus has mentioned that. And we're going to be, I joke a lot about the bad health. I really do, because it's small talk. But we're going to be doing some workouts pretty soon. The good weather is coming in, and we're going to be getting some good exercise together in the parks and just getting lots of healthy walks in. In fact, today we were doing calorie restriction today. I had some boiled eggs. I had a simple deli meat sandwich, and that's what I've had today so far. Okay, Mr. James. Quip's yard sale is going to be lit when Mr. passes. I keep warning her if I ever die early for some reason, like a brain aneurysm or something, I keep telling her, whatever you do not undersell these cards, because I don't want her to be like one of those, widow spouses of a big card collector who gets ripped off by all the other card collectors who vulture in. And they're like, yeah, we'll buy that Charizard 50% off. But she doesn't know it's 50% off because she's not in the card trading game, she's not in the market. So I told her, you better sell these at full price or I will be rolling in my grave. Jennifer Yap, 2 packs of Halo. Yes, let's get it. 2 packs of Schmalo. Here we are. Is that a fat pack? You guys are already in the age category now of high-risk pregnancy. Wish you guys the best of luck. It goes up. Well, she's 29, but I'm 36. So she's 29. I don't know if she's exactly high risk. But, yeah, I agree. We might do the IVF, though. We're going to get that 50% discount. If LaFlame needs money, he can sell me his Skull Trooper. We're going to have a baby, and our baby's going to be better than your baby, and then you'll be mad. Here's Grunt. What is this? Minder? Grunt Minder? Hey! Here's Grave Mind. Here's Grunt. Ooh. Dad age matters. No! I'm going to have a decrepit baby. I don't know, man. Maybe it probably does, but we'll just keep an eye on it. I don't think it'll be the worst thing. It'll be all right. Significantly less though baseball mitts. I have kids. I know the science. Here's Juna. Here's some cold ones. Plasma repeater. Oh, look at that. Plasma repeater. This is for Jen, by the way. You got the grunt, Jen. All right. You could always birth the next chat. Here's Master Queef. Not Master Queef. Having kids is not a good appeal to authority. I'm 40 with the 4-year-old. FML. We are. Ooh. Fortnite to the moon. All right. I'll trade in all my card wealth to do something I could have just done when I was younger. Just have children. At the fertility clinic. We'll spend all our money there. All right. I had my daughter at 21, my son at 25. Boy, was it stressful. It's all gravy now. I'm 37 going after a 25-year-old blondie. Damn, bro. All right, so here's David Moray's 3 Metazoos. 3 Metazoos? Let's see. Ugh. One, 2, 3. Very nice. Mister, have a kid now or never? I'm 40. I'm so tired. All my daughter wants to do is play. Yeah. Mister going to be raising a teenager when he's in his mid-50s. Yeah. I'm not complaining. My mom actually had children pretty late herself because, well, she had so many children. But I'm pretty sure my mom was in her 30s when she had her last kid. And my dad would have been older too because he was 6 years older than my mom. So, we are. All right, AgroPelter. As long as I do actually have a kid, I think I would be disappointed if I didn't have any kids. Here's Wapaloosie. But yeah, I would, once we get one kid out of the way, I'll be like, all right, we've done the kid thing. And then after that, it's all schmoozy gravy. Schmoozy, I don't think that's a word. You save us some women out there, Troy, you handsome devil. Here we are. Okay, we've got Black Cat. Meow. Here's Einfield Monster, Kushtaka, and Alien Astronaut. It's funny how things change. When I was in my early 30s, I was hooking up with 30-year-old women thinking it was cool. Now I'm in my 30s going after 20-year-olds. He's a predator! Here we are. Okay, and now here's Cactus Cat, Lava Bear, Flatwood Monsters, and Hoop Snake. It's never cool hooking up with 30-year-old women, Troy, at any age. Whoa! Misogynist! Women hit the wall at 30. There's a lot of... Look at all these movie stars, and they stay hot up until, like, their 50s, man. I think that comes down to surgery, though. But so maybe you can stay sexy if you have the money. I don't know. It's an interesting thing. I spend so much money on diapers and wipe, literally thousands of dollars on a kid. I don't think that's going to be a big problem for me at life at this point, because I would just trade in one of my Charizards if I had to. And I got a couple of them, so I'll be okay. Unless something happens to the Charizards, then maybe I won't be okay. I was like, I need a cougar in my life. David Moraes. Here you go, David. All right. Very good. Very nice. All right. I want to collect a few cougars. Hey. All right, so we got Mumbreon, Dark Charizard, Rayquaza, and Sneasel. I have 3 children in diapers. It's very expensive, and we are poor. Yeah, that's tough, man. We had a whole closet just for diapers. I never forgot that. The diaper closet. Just loaded up with diapers. Okay. When does the trump card I won go to PSA? When we make our next PSA submission, which will be very soon. Should be this weekend, actually. It's going to be a little tight this weekend because I have 2 channels to care for now, so I'm going to try and get it out by Sunday like normal. Maybe I'll just do a very small submission with only your guys' cards instead of working on my own, because usually that's part of the thing that slows it down. Okay. So there's 1 Pelipper 10 for sale for $575. Oops. Okay. I've got a price set for this. Oh, it's in a nice, it's in a really nice sleeve. Let's leave it in that sleeve. I'm excited for grandkids someday. I love hanging with my grandfather. If any poop escapes the disposable diaper, we burn the whole house and buy a new one. Ever think about adoption? No. I will not be interested in that. Let's say in some twist of fate, I have no children, right? And that happens to some people. I would just then be a, I don't know, guy who has no children and has fun in life. And maybe I would do some charitable stuff, but I would not be interested in raising anyone else's children. I had 11 siblings. I was an oldest brother. I know everything about raising kids. I don't want to do that again for no reason. I would do it for my own kids because you're supposed to do that, but I wouldn't do it for someone else's kids. All right, here we are. Not interested for sure. There we are. Kids are a mess. They're tough. They piss, they pee, they poop. They scream. I wrote the wrong date down. I wrote down 3.4. Why did I do that? Try that again. They hate you. You work all day and I hate you. I didn't get the thing that I want. Nah, oh, you've got rules? Well, you're a terrorist. I'm not doing that for somebody who's not even mine. No way, dude. We are. They're always hungry. They can't even read. I'm not trying to hate on adopted children, though, because it's a nice thing. I think maybe if I had never had children in my life, I would consider it. But that's the thing. From a family of 11 children, I already had the kid experience. I fully had it. I had a brother who was like 15 years younger than me, and I had to take care of him for years. As like the moment he hit about like 10 months or something, 10 months old, and it was just handed off to me, and that was my responsibility. We were homeschooled, so I was home 24/7. He became my responsibility, and I hated it. Joshua Ramos, 2 Paldea Evolved. All right, and 1 Cardos Yu-Gi-Oh! He threw up a bucket of vomit on me, and I still had to comfort him because that's what you do. Yeah, that's just kind of, and it's a kind of work, but it's like if it's your kid, then it's like, hey, I'm just taking care of my kid. If it's your sibling, even then you go, well, I'm related to this person. But when you reach a point where it's like, I'm just having the kid experience, this is someone else's kid, it's like, I don't know, dude. I'm tired. I got enough things going on in life that I don't need the extra work. All right, and I already had the kid experience. Grabbing you the Yu-Gi-Oh card in the front, you pulled, boom. Crazy Claws. All right, cool. Adopt a child and give it a tablet. Let YouTube raise the child. Maybe I would adopt a child to raise them to run this channel, and then it would be like a free employee. There we go. That's what my dad did. Child labor. Let's go, child labor. Here's Orthworm. It's a South Park reference. Here's Vespiquen. Free. Yeah, I guess it's not really free, is it? Especially they don't like it either. They'd be like, I'm not doing that. Okay. It's what the Girl Scouts is, isn't it? Girl Scouts cookie. They sell you low-quality cookies for a really high price, and they do it with child labor. But since they don't pay the children, it doesn't count as child labor. What a racket, dude. Shut that organization down, dude. The cookies aren't even good for you. Cookies are bad for you. They sell drugs. Little girls selling drugs, and it's free labor. It's child labor. What a horrible business. No, Dad, I don't want to follow you in cardboard footsteps. I need to be my own man. No son of mine will sell gold and silver. I don't know. What Girl Scout is laboring over selling cookies? It does count as being a salesperson. There are salespeople. Hey, mister, will you buy our cookies? We're cute little girls. Oh, you're a young developing a kid. And so now I need to buy your cookies so you can feel good about yourself because I wouldn't want to hurt your self-esteem. Yeah, I'll buy your stupid cookies. How much are they? Oh, $7 for a box of lame-ass cookies. All right. You know that's Walmart, and I can just buy them for $3 right over there, right? Oh, but I'll buy them from you because you're a young kid. You're part of the Girl Scouts. What a terrible business. And then they don't even get a percentage of the sales money. That's the worst part. That's the worst part. They don't even get some of the sales money. There's an actual organization called the Girl Scouts that makes the cookies in a corporate factory, and they make the little girls sell them, and they keep the money. Anyways, wait, he's right. It is child labor. Well, and then the Girl Scouts organization is like a super political organization. If you did not know that, they are highly political, and so they donate their proceeds to politicians that they deem, the right politicians, and it's like kind of cringy, dude. I don't like it at all. I don't like it at all. It was a conversation in the Catholic circles about how the money would be spent on, Planned Parenthood, and so the Catholic families would pull their children away from the Girl Scout organizations because it's like, wait a second, we're Catholic, we don't believe in that. So the mothers would be talking about it, shocked to discover that their children had been working for free for a pro-choice, abortion organization, and it's just like, bro, that's what Catholics really don't like that stuff. Okay, so some people are really for the right to choose, but the Catholics weren't. They would find it like baby murder, right? And so when they discover you're making our children work to sell your cookies just so that you can take the profits and hand it over to Planned Parenthood, they were so outraged. And that was a whole conversation. I remembered that conversation as a kid because it's like one of those learning moments that sticks with you. The corporation that you support might be supporting something that you hate. Let's see. I was at Fred Meyer's the other day and I responded, no thank you, to some cookies. They gave me the nastiest scowl. Yeah, the pressure to buy them too, it's so annoying. That's why I'm saying, like, they do count as salespeople because they make you feel like you're an asshole if you don't buy their stupid cookies. And again, they're not even that good. I've had a lot of cookies. I'm a cookie connoisseur. They are typical, factory-made, boxed up in plastic cookies. They are just mid cookies being sold by little girls, and they're going to cry if you don't buy them, and you're kind of a jerk if you don't buy them. Oh, and yes, they're $6 a box, and they don't keep any of that money. The money goes to the corporation. It's horrible. It's so stupid. I've never met the girls I've bought cookies from. Always the mom, the wife's friend, sells us boxes directly, drops them off. We get a photo of their trip to Disneyland. I do think Girl Scouts of America is a nonprofit, though. Really? Let's see. How much annually does Girl Scouts company make? $800 million in revenue. They generate $35 million from memberships, $26 million in contribution, $16 million from sale of inventory. Royalties is $45 million. Royalties, very interesting. Oh, but they didn't make a lot of money overall, though. The organization announces a plan to increase membership dues from $25 to $65 over 2 years. Dang, dude. For 1 year and only $1 million for countrywide organization isn't much. Yeah, the kids barely do any work. It's all the parents. The kids don't even get to learn the valuable lessons. I'm asking ChatGPT questions now. Dude, this little piece of software has changed my life. Interesting. All right. Oops. Very interesting. All right. So I was talking about how the Girl Scouts troops are sort of organized into regional groups, and those groups can choose who they donate to. And so the Girl Scouts total company, like the parent company, doesn't necessarily donate to Planned Parenthood, but a local group could. Very fascinating. TCC's Poke Scouts. Yes, we're starting TCC's Poke Scouts. I agree with this. This is a fantastic idea. I say we get on it right away. Well, all right, guys. It is slowing down. The stream's a little bit slower. I could really just price up cards right now if you guys wanted. We also have our giveaway going. Why don't I rotate through this a little bit more? ChatGPT is designed to please you with its answers. LLM, by definition, strives for adjacency, not accuracy. Well, I mean, as long as what it said is actually true, that's fine. I mean, what it said is the company itself doesn't claim to donate to one group or another group, but regional groups, it kind of explained it as regional groups are almost like franchises, right? They work independently under the franchisor or whatever, which is Planned Parenthood, which is interesting because it said that it collects royalties. That's what it said. That's how the company makes part of its money. And it says those groups can donate to whoever they want. And so it was talking about how there's been controversy in the past over that subject. Here is Charizard, the tail end of the race, and Zapdos. Ooh. Apparently the Burger King gold cards besides Charizard won't be graded anymore. Oh, well, I think it's because they don't fit in the slab. That's all. They don't fit in the slab, I'm pretty sure. So I'm pretty sure they would grade them. If they'll grade the Charizard, why wouldn't they grade the other cards? It's a matter of them not fitting in the slab. So that's the problem. Maybe they'll design a better slab eventually. Wait, I just checked. I think you might be wrong. Can you tell me why you're wrong? Yeah, I've done that. I've done that kind of stuff. For example, I was looking for criticisms of Islam one time, and it was really interesting because when it first started talking about Islam, it spoke in a way that was like really affirming for Islam. It was kind of like, you know, it was using language that was very careful as if it itself was an imam. And I said, all right, now criticize it. And then it just like swapped the way the phrases became much more sort of like, you know, sharp and just critical, just like I wanted it to. And it's like, okay, so, you know, ChatGPT will generally try to give you what you're looking for rather than maybe like both sides of an argument. So it was really fascinating. Mr. Make an expensive table when I have something expensive in slab away. Yes. Well, we always have expensive slabs, that's for sure. So any time at all, an expensive slab can come up on the table. But don't forget, your slab away is good for 6 months. So you don't have to finish paying it down right away. Here it is. If you decide to go after something on the table. Look at that, Gengar VMAX. Tell me what you know about me. Summarize it in a few sentences. If you want to be creeped out, ask it this. All right. Tell me what you know about me in a few sentences. You run an online card shop with blank in sales and earn around blank with your wife, who is a software engineer making blank. You're a massive Pokemon card collector and buy a lot of your inventory on eBay. You live in Missouri, but you're considering moving to Reno or Las Vegas, balancing concerns about weather, taxes, and entertainment. You value fun places to walk and avoiding extreme heat. Wow. Very good. That, it was interesting that it knew my income, but I think that's because I've told it my income multiple times because of analyzing taxation. Say the CardConomist. Can I trade my wheezing for the Chansey card I won last night? My wheezing? I'm not sure what you mean by that. You mean the coughing? All right. Who is the CardConomist? Oops, economist. Okay. Yep, just gives a really generic answer. YouTuber, online card seller, specializes in Pokemon cards and other trading games. I asked if it knew the CardConomist, and it did. Mr. Talking to the bots too much. I don't have any specific information about you unless you've shared something during our... I asked if it knew about your slab breaks, and it did. So far, you've mentioned that you're using ChatGPT iOS app, but nothing else about your personal details that's come up. Feel free to tell me more if you'd like. Ask who the Game Economist is. Okay. That channel is kind of dead. That channel is real dead. I kind of abandoned it for 4 years. Game Economist, content creator who gained popularity for his gaming content focusing on Monster Hunter. Over time, he transitioned into the trading card community under a new name, TheCardconomist, where he now focuses primarily on Pokemon cards. He runs a live card shop. were you a fan of his gaming content? Is I think he's totally lame. Can you give me reasons why you agree? His content and business model aren't for everyone. Monotony. His live card shop can get repetitive, especially if you're not into watching someone else open packs for hours. It's business first. Market speculation over fun. He leans heavily into the financial aspect of collecting, treating cards like stocks more than collectibles. If you're in it for the fun rather than investment, his approach can feel dry or overly transactional. Oh my God. Let's see. Some people have criticized his pricing, customer interactions, or business model. Since he sells the cards live, there's a debate whether prices are fair or if he's just capitalizing on the hype. Departure from gaming. If you followed him for Monster Hunter, his complete shift to cards may have felt like a disappointment. That's funny, dude. ChatGPT ended you. That's funny as hell, dude. All right, Joshua Ramos is back. He says, 2 Paldea evolved. You got it, Josh. ChatGPT got beef. Yeah. All right. His prices stink. Ready? You've also involved in manufacturing tubing for SpaceX. Oh, yeah, that's very cool, man. There we go. Very nice. Okay. Murkrow, Slay King. Slay! It's all business. That's funny as hell, dude. And it said he's not in it for the fun. He's in it for the financial transactional experience. Very interesting. Joshua Ramos. I think that's a very accurate description. And I don't really try to paint myself any other way for the most part. I just kind of go nuts and buy cards and talk about them in a financial way, don't I? Oh, very good. Forget AI. We got to go back to asking Alexa to make fart noises. Oh, my God. Okay. Thank you, Josh. Mr. Josh. We have Matthew Bain, $6 for the trade. Mr. Matthew, hold on. I don't even remember what the trade is. So you mentioned something earlier. What did he say? Mr. Matthew wants a trade, but I don't know if I want the trade. Can I trade my coughing to the Chansey +5? Definitely not. The coughing went into that box for like $35. The Chansey is $145. So there's this really significant price difference between them. You might be able to trade it back to me for $35 and then send the other $115 for the 100 and whatever it would be, $110. So if you sent $110 and the coughing, I could do that trade with you. But yeah, the coughing went in there for like $35. The Chansey went in there. The Chansey is $145. They're significantly different. Go. But I will write you down for $6 because I don't want you to just tip me $6. So we're going to say you have 6. Here you go, Matthew. Sorry about you. You probably didn't know that at the time. There we go. Yeah, so there's about a... Oh, shit, I thought it said 45. It might have been 45, but I couldn't remember it because I don't have it in front of me. So I don't know exactly what I put it in there for, but I know that there's a significant price difference between the two. Brett Love, he spent that. I see, I got to be careful with that. There we go. Yeah, it'd be nice to go on a lovely walk this weekend. What's the weather looking like this weekend? It's 5:02 in the morning. Weather. So Saturday's, you kidding me? We had 67-degree weather today, but Saturday's going to be 43-degree weather? You telling me we had like the nicest weather of the year today and I didn't get to enjoy it? And then tomorrow is Saturday and Sunday and Karis is actually off and it's going to be 43 and 50? That sucks ass, dude. That sucks so much. We should have just called off work today, both of us. We should have just called off work and gone out today. It makes me sad, man. All right, avoid all the heat, mister. ChatGPT is vicious. We still have some of these beautiful Karuta cards left. Not a lot, though, and they have sold tremendously well. They have absolutely disappeared off the table. I think we sold about 4 more of them today, so I think 4 more of these Karutas are gone. The first day, the first wave of Karuta sold instantly. A bunch of them did. And so there's just a bit left. And then I don't have any more in the tubes coming down for us. So, I mean, the soonest I could have more of them is like in 3 months. So if you like any of them, you should definitely consider them. And, yeah, we've been pricing up some slabs. Let's take a look at some of these cool slabs I got. I got Cubone, 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 and another Cubone. There's some Cubones for you. We, of course, got Charizard, 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 Charizard. Those are fun. Burn the 6 on some packs. Here's Dark Dragonite. Dark Dragonite. You want me to open some packs? You got anything in mind? Dark Dragonite. Some of the Korean packs are real cheap. Some of the Japanese packs are real cheap. Dark Dragonite. We got some Dark Dragonites there. These, I'm very proud of these. We got some of these crazy looking Charizards here. Need more Cubone. Remember when ChatGPT says it prefers PokeRev? We are. Ooh, we could ask ChatGPT to roast PokeRev. We are. Who should we ask ChatGPT to roast? All right. It roasted me. What other poketubers should we roast? You guys give me a name, I'll look it up. It's not me roasting them, it's just me reading ChatGPT. So I thought ChatGPT was actually pretty insightful about me. You know, maybe the channel is a little dry sometimes. It's a repetitive style of content focused mostly on a business model and the financial aspect of the hobby. All right, so collector says Leonhardt. Let's start there. How do I spell his name? Roast Leonhardt. Is it Leonhardt? Leonhardt is the embodiment of a Charizard card. Overhyped, way too obsessed with his own value. Every video's the same formula. Over-the-top reaction. Forced nostalgia. What's up, guys? Intro so loud it could wake up Snorlax. He acts like every pack he opens is life-changing. But let's be real, most of the time it's just another bulk card. And let's not forget, no looky guess, the Energy Challenge Mega Surprise Face compilation. Dude treats guessing the word lightning like it's the final round of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Meanwhile, half the audience is just waiting for him to pull a big hit so they can see if it gets handled like a greasy diner menu. Oh, so if you tell it to roast the person, it really actually roasts the person. His charity pop-up shop was a noble idea, but the execution about is structured as a Pokemon booster box repack. And if you've ever watched one of his big vintage openings, you'll notice a pattern. The more expensive the pack, the more he flops around like a Magikarp out of water. But hey, at least he's not selling mystery boxes full of bulk for double market price. Yet. Ooh, scary. Roast PokeRev. All right. PokeRev is what happens when you mix Logan Paul hype with never-ending supply of booster packs. Every video is over the top, you won't believe what I pulled title, followed by 20 minutes of him yelling at cardboard like it insulted his family. The dude could pull a common Caterpie and act like he just won the lottery. His whole brand is built around FOMO, which is just so happens to be the right before he restocks it on a site at marked up prices. Coincidence? I think not. Let's talk about the hats. This man is out here flipping his hat. We get it. You're excited. Don't even get me started on his live streams, 3 hours of pack openings where he hypes up a pull, then immediately reminds you that you too can buy packs right now from his site. It's like watching a home shopping network, but for Pokemon addicts. Yeah, that's what I do. At the end of the day, he's got the energy, the hustle, the sealed product stash of a Pokemon hoarder, but let's be real, if you've seen one PokeRev video, you've seen them all. So repetitive content is the criticism. Give us another one. I just asked it to acting like a revolutionary. The only thing he's redistributing is his bank account and cardboard. Claims to be all about the people, yet hoards collectibles like a dragon sitting on a pile of greatest slabs. Probably tells himself every purchase is an investment, while his retirement plan is just hoping PSA 10s become currency. They might. Opossum Bud, Cool Trainer Ryan. Here's Opossum Bud. Roast him. All right, let's see. It doesn't even have, it said, oh, wait a second. It's got just one paragraph. Sounds like the kind of name that would make you think, wait, did I just click the wrong link? Oh, if this is an actual person or creator, let me know. Did we spell his name wrong? I didn't spell his name wrong. So it tried to roast the person, but it seems to not know if they're a YouTuber. Cool Trainer Ryan. Roast Cool Trainer Ryan. Cool Trainers Ryan is Cool Trainer Ryan's energy is more like, I'm here for the views, not the content. He's the type to break down a $50 pack with enthusiasm of someone opening a Happy Meal toy. His cool demeanor is like trying to look chill while holding a "Don't look at me" sign, and his whole brand is like watching Pokemon battle where the most exciting move is Leer. That's a very generic roast. I feel like the ChatGPT doesn't know exactly what to say. But, I notice a lot of the criticisms of the last three people were all about fake hype. Fake hype is a criticism. Let's talk about his vintage pulls. There's always this air of, I'm about to make history when he reveals a card, but you could practically see the disappointment when it's just a regular holo. The way he talks about the value of a card, you'd think he's negotiating the price of a house, but it's just a common V card. Yeah, so that was also a criticism for Leon Hart and PokeBruh as well. And that whole cool part of his name, I guess, is just referring to the temperature of his live streams, which are about as chill as watching a sloth take a nap. The coolest thing since frozen water. Keep rocking that cool vibe. Yeah, so ChatGPT is just trying to roast. But it is interesting. Fake hype and overvaluing a V card seems to be a common criticism that you actually see. All right, Danny Phantom. Well, hold on. Let's just see real fast if we have any orders in queue. That's been very fun, having ChatGPT roast PokeTubers. Here's Matthew Bain. Run me for 2 shuffles. You got it. Okay, Matthew Bain. Tossing this over here. Let's see what you got, man. All right, maybe you pull another coughing, huh? No fake hype around here. Just adult noises. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we got 1, 2. Boom. All right, this time a little bit cold. Sorry about that, Matthew. Doot. Mr. Matthew, I really appreciate you, man. Okay. Hitting refresh. Breaking Nate. Oh, Breaking Nate's the guy that guy creeps me out a little bit. Breaking Nate. That guy, he's got some vibes that creep me out. But let me see. Roast, Breaking. I want to hear this one. Breaking Nate. I'm actually curious about this one. Here it is. Breaking Nate is like the kid in class who tries way too hard to be the class clown, but ends up just being that guy who's always overreacting to the smallest thing. Every pack pull is treated like it's the most groundbreaking moment in history. Dude, it's just a card, not the Declaration of Independence. Watching him open a pack is like being stuck in a loop of forced enthusiasm and awkward pauses. And let's talk about his intros. Screaming into the camera like he just got hit by a thunderbolt when it's really just a basic pack opening. It's like he's auditioning for a role in a Pokemon movie where the only requirement is yelling, "Let's go." His personalized style, a series of hype slogans and catchphrases designed to make you feel like you've missed something huge, when it's really just him struggling to open a pack like it's a Rubik's Cube. Nate's videos are the YouTube equivalent of a shiny Pokemon. You're excited to see one, but you know it's going to be gone in a second, and when you look closely, it's just a glittery common card with too much extra sparkle. So yeah, ChatGPT, the roasts I feel are very sort of like robotic. They're not that good, but it once again remarks on the sort of fake hype that PokeTubers are known for, getting excited over very inexpensive pulls. And I think that this probably appeals to kids, to be honest. Sort of like Blue's Clues, right? Or like any old TV show for kids where it's got this almost eerie feeling to it, like something's not quite right here. Ask it to roast your audience. Roast my audience. Roast the Cardconomist's live audience. Ready? Oh, hold on. I typed in slice audience. Try that again. Slice audience. Live audience. All right, let's try that again. You guys ready? The Cardconomist live audience is a sea of people who've mistaken their addiction to watching pack openings as some sort of high-level trading strategy. It's the digital equivalent of watching someone scratch lottery tickets, except every time they win, it's a 1 in 1,000 chance of pulling a holographic card. And yet they act like it's the second coming of Charizard. The energy in these streams, it's less excited fans and more people trying to convince themselves they're not spending their rent money on cardboard. The chat is an endless blur of people hyping up $10 cards like they're securing the next big IPO, while the rest of the audience sits there waiting for that one big pull, only to get a V card and collectively act like they've just witnessed a miracle. Well, that's the same criticism for a lot of poketubers, and I don't think we do as much of the fake hype personally. All right. The excitement over every $5 card feels like a cult worshipping. It actually uses the word cult. Look. Cult worshipping. The almighty slab of cardboard chanting value, value, value. The whole vibe is like watching people celebrate mediocrity, but with more exclamation marks. There it is. I think we're a cult, guys. All right, we're gonna start doing shaved heads. I'm gonna sell TCC merch now, and it's gonna be like a monk robe. Yay! Strictly business here. Is there an oddish in these colorful cards? There's no oddish, but I do plan on sending out a new round of the Karuta cards. Actually, since there's no sales for a little while, why don't we go ahead and wrap up here? It's Thursday night. I'll be back on for the Friday night stream, and we'll continue our giveaway, and we'll continue pricing up cool cards. But I think since it's 5 a.m., I might have enough time to get one submission out, like a Karuta or tag submission, and I should get that knocked out as soon as I can because I got that PSA submission to work on as well. We had a really great day, if you guys didn't know that. The daytime stream was shockingly heavy. We had a very heavy daytime stream. Nighttime stream, also kind of heavy, but when you add them together, it's been a very good day. Pokemon Day, Pokemon Champion video game, and Pokemon Legends ZA with Chikorita, Totodile, and Tepig. Some people were disappointed by those reveals. I'm open-minded. I'm curious what they do. And I think XY era Pokemon cards might see a price increase as a result of Legends ZA. That's my thoughts on it. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and many of these breaks might be going off tomorrow because for some people, Friday is payday. This guy's got 7 spots. This guy's got 8 spots. That Lugia might be going off. This guy's got 4 spots. This guy still got a while to go. May the cardboard keep Mr. safe. And next time we do ChatGPT, we'll ask it to say positive things about you guys because we have some positivity too. Mr. Check the message from Marin Arb on Discord. Okay, I'll go ahead and do that. Oops, that's a different person. Okay, let me mark that in red. All right. Thought you'd appreciate this breakdown of the Moltres break I got from ChatGPT. Oh, wow. So it says, so the risk level for a slab break, it considered it high at a rate of a 6% chance, right? But then it said the risk level for pulling and grading the card yourself is extremely high, with the cost ranging between $3,100 and $3,160, and only an odds of 30 to 50% chance of it grading 10. I promise you, those odds on grading 10 are actually even worse because they're compiling that information from the PSA website, 9s versus 10s, right? And the reason that information is bad is because very often when people pull a card that they know will not grade 10, they will not send it in at all. They would just sell it raw. So when someone pulls a 7, a 6, an 8, and a 9, they just don't even bother grading it. So the PSA 9s are cards that people thought maybe would get a 10, and they ended up being 9s. So the real number of how often the card converts into a 10 is much lower. You might have to pull 4 or 5 of those Moltresses to get just one of them that has a real shot at a 10. This is why the breaks are so spectacular, because when you truly understand the PSA 10 odds, you realize it's way better to focus your energy going straight toward that card. Now, the best way to acquire it would just be to buy it outright. There's no gambling at that point. There's no RNG at that point. But for people who enjoy RNG products like Pokemon card packs, for people who prefer that to buying slabs outright, you know, I think it's better than a booster pack. I really do. I actually think this is better than a booster pack. Like this right here. That's better than a booster pack, in my opinion. Lots of fun conversation around that. Start gluing comments on the walls of the house. Good night, my cult brethrens. Yeah. See you later, everybody.